Swap the screen to D&D. There we go. Did the thing. Okay. Bonk.
Always playing Tomb Raider. Well, D&D's cancelled. I'm gonna.
She do.
I love Tomb Raider.
I'm sad about it because I always miss her Tomb Raider streams, and it's just like, can you stream it on a different day that isn't Monday, please? Thank you. But yeah, I rejigged the layout to be a bit more like fancy. Well, not fancy, just everything fits and it's nice. I feel so slow. That's a mood. Well, just take it slow then, Sam. It's fine. No shame in taking things slowly. Gotta take care of yourself first and foremost.
Nice HP question mark.
Yeah. Please take it easy. Well, yeah, Mom. Galadesis. I know I forgot one thing. The fucking command.
Yeah, it's Pigeon.
It's Pigeon now too. Hey Pigeon! How's it going? D&D welcome. There it is.
My chat is always horrifically delayed. Just
perish.
Hey, Jodie.
Hi Jodie. How's it going? You good, Pigeon?
You're just remembering what I... Sorry.
I'm fine, don't worry.
I'm only just remembering what I leveled my character up with.
Yeah, I looked at a second ago and I was like, I did things? Fuck, I have a new spell. This is cool.
Yeah.
You guys hit level 6.
Oh, you're designing emotes, Pigeon. I want to see. Oh, also, I can do this because I'm the streamer. Dead Carjo emote. Ta-da! Love it. Tier 3 subs. All 2 of them. Yes, you forgot to level up my character. Yeah, I know. I don't know your HP. I did see.
You'll be alright.
My mind goes into study mode, aka shuts down nearly all power, and it was so long now that it needs time so I can actually think. That's a mood. That's a whole ass mood. It's 30. Okay, I will fix that. Wait, 30? So you... Wilmot, you rolled a 2? No.
Oh no.
No. No. Oh, that's heartbreaking. I'm sorry for your loss. I remember that from last session. I don't remember that from last session. I don't remember anything. I mean, I do, obviously, but you know. Oh wow, well done, Karen. Karen is useless. Karen's the name of our Me6 bot, and it took 10 minutes to realise I was live. When it's supposed to tell everybody in the Discord that I'm live. You know, as soon as I go live. Well done, bots. I can't get last session out of my head. I loved it. Fucking last session was Pog. It was ridiculously good. It feels like a lifetime ago.
It really does.
Let's never do that again.
No.
No breaks anymore, ever.
Nope.
If you're in hospital, I want you to stream it from the hospital bed.
I mean, I'm straight in from work, straight on the computer.
On a positive note, I could easily eat today. Oh, that's good. I'm proud. I'm proud. Okay. There we go. I have all my
So-
dice.
I'm alive.
You're alive. Oh wow, Pix, what is this, a cult? Yes, this is a cult. It was in the terms and conditions when you signed up. And the terms and conditions were so small that you couldn't read them. But they were there. But yeah, this is a cult. Doesn't remember signing anything. Wow. It's because it was written in Thieves' Cant. I want Marley to learn Thieves' Cant now. I feel like she'd love it. Wow, she'd love mine and Newt's version of Thieves' Cant. Which is easily the best version of Thieves' Cant that's ever existed. Oh. Okay, well, I'm all ready. So whenever you are...
All of us ready? All
Yeah.
three?
I'm all good. Oh, he told me about
All
that.
right.
It's literally the best.
All right then. So, our adventure is going to continue. Having escaped a violent and downtrodden captivity from a band of drow raiders that they had initially sent themselves out to get rid of, our soul searchers fought their way through a prison break, finally coming up against the warden, or high priestess, of Aloro, through a epic battle of which several of the other prisoners did not survive. You guys managed to ascend the elevator, once again finding yourselves in that large fungal forest underground, and sprinting. Running and running as fast as you could, for as long as you could, until eventually you once again found yourselves submerged underwater and drifting back towards one of the lost cities. You guys managed to rescue Saz, rescue Nuki. You gained a new companion in the form of a very large snake that is currently now wrapped around Mamba. It looks like this snake, although having been fed a bit of gillweed, is not really enjoying underwater life. You guys also managed to find or regroup with Jodie, who is also not really enjoying underwater life, having been left there for a series of days and been scrounging for gillweed. You guys all settle into your room, the large mansion that builds itself from your thoughts, and one by one, fell asleep. As the morning comes round, or what you can assume to be morning, it's very still underwater underground, you all realise that Saz is not doing well. Their wounds have taken a toll. And as you are all one by one thinking about what to do with your day, Galad turns to you all and says, I've got some healing spells and magic, I think. I'm going to stay here for a little bit and make sure Saz is okay to continue. You guys go on without me for a little bit. Me and Jodie will hold down the fort.
Sounds like a plan.
Where are we going?
Where are we going?
The day is yours.
The day is ours. Well.
Do you mind if I look at that armor?
Oh yeah? You mean this?
That's the one.
I have a proposal for you, Feng. And I feel like you'd enjoy it.
What's that?
Arm wrestle.
Cool.
Yeah?
Yes.
Winner gets the plate.
As you guys both think of arm wrestle, the entire room changes. Looking around, all the beds are gone. Everything apart from what Galad, Saz, and Mamba are thinking of, which stays in your thoughts, in your little corners of the room. But the rest of it turns into a giant sand pit. The area around you is filled with booby traps and spikes. It looks vicious, it looks mean, it looks like a training room from Kung Fu Panda, and at the same time, there is a single table in the middle.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Sit down.
Hell yeah.
You guys both sit down at the table, one arm on the plate to the side of the table, within arm's reach of both of you. As your fingers lock and grip. And you get ready to take the strain. And you begin. Can you both make me athletics checks, please?
Athletics. Okay. Oh.
I apologize if I'm not on form today.
No, it's fine, don't worry.
You want me to go first?
24.
26.
Oh.
26. The fight begins. Marle pushing back with more strength than you thought they had, Feng. But you hold your ground and slowly push about a third of the way down. Both you roll them again for me.
Athletics?
Yep, it's always going to be
Oh.
athletics, unless you plan on cheating somehow.
What did I get? Okay, that... Maths. 17.
I rolled a 19 plus my bonus of 10. So I got
Holy-
29.
You immediately start regretting your choice there, Marle, as it continues to go down. Make me one more, as you are 2/3 of the way down towards the table.
Dirty 20.
15 plus 10. 25.
There is a moment where your heart sinks. But your hand does reach the table.
Ah, fuck. Well,
Feng is victorious.
guess the armor's yours then.
Thank you.
I was gonna give it to you anyway, I
Oh.
just wanted an arm wrestle.
I'm not going to shake your hand.
Yeah.
Good match.
Thank you. As they say in a world elsewhere, GG.
GG.
The armor itself, when you pick it up, Feng, is very surprising to you. This is exceptionally lightweight. Like, this doesn't feel like heavy armor at all.
Oh.
And it is almost pristinely like silver. Like, there's no tarnishing marks at all. No scratches, no damage.
Wow.
Roll the intelligence check.
Yeah.
You're the only person here that's really armor before.
Bob.
Can I assist?
What's mine? Intelligence.
You are very new to the world of armor.
Yeah.
That intelligence.
Flat intelligence, yeah.
15.
15. You don't need to assist, actually,
Cool.
as you got bang on the number. You've heard rumors. You've heard rumors of armor like this, Feng. None of your people have had it ever.
Yep.
It's very typically dwarven in nature, and you realize that you are holding into a full suit of plate armor that is made entirely of mithril. Add
Oh.
a mithril plate armor to it.
Dope. Okay. I'll find it in a minute. Do you know what this is made out of?
Me?
Yeah.
Metal.
This is made out of mithril. Mithril? Mithril.
Mithril.
What the heck is mithril?
Heck is mithril?
So this is a really lightweight armor. It's not quite magical. However, this is a plate armor set, which gives you a flat armor class of 18, and you do not require any strength to wear it, and it does not give you disadvantage on stealth checks.
Oh, I would have loved
Wow.
that. Stupid question. How does one obtain mithril?
Mithril is what Feng knows, mithril is a very rare metal, found very deep underground.
Wow.
And for it to be crafted into armor requires an expert smith.
Oh, damn.
Oh man,
That's cool as fuck.
kinda know what I want to do with it if I can.
Color me intrigued.
Is there an expert smith in this city?
There's a guy who
There
does
is a smith, right?
Yeah, he does the really fancy armor with the.
You have met the smiths here.
Oh yeah, cool.
You have met the smiths here. You know that they have the ability to work with razor coral. However, it is very rare that you will find lots of very heavy armors down here. And you know that mithril itself is very commonly made by dwarves, which are exceptionally rare in this world. Or possibly some of the elven artisans
Wow.
might have the ability to do this.
Huh.
Okay.
You want to go see the
I'm not
smith?
gonna be able to... Yes.
You also know that although this is a full suit of plate armor thing, there is not enough here to armor Nuki.
That's what I was worried about.
It is
doesn't matter.
not magical, and unlike some magical armors that will morph to your form when you wear them,
Yep.
this is still non-magical and it will not change in size.
So, does it fit?
It does.
Oh.
Huh.
It's a little bit tight on you, but it fits.
He looks popping in it though, like he's just bulging out of it.
Yeah, there are some parts where your clothing underneath that you wear to make sure the armor doesn't rub is like really tightly pulled in, especially
Cool.
around the chest. But aside from that, you're fitting into it.
Cool.
Cute.
Oh, we don't have any money.
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
Yeah, we got loads. We have to divide it.
Oh.
We have to do maths and stuff, but I should have done this. We've got
A lot of money.
25 platinum, 2600 gold, 1000 silver, and 5400 copper. So we need to divide all of
25
that by
that's-
4.
250 gold pieces. And how much gold?
2100.
For quick math, it's 500 and 25.
Cool.
So like we have.
525 each.
Yeah. Is that just gold?
That's the goal.
Wow. Okay.
And then, how many is there? 4 of us. Another 70, was 7 platinum each. Do 7 platinum each.
Yeah.
And there's 4 left. Oh yeah, 8 platinum each.
You're missing Galad here, who is also in the room.
Oop.
Hey,
You're looking at 6 platinum pieces each with 1 update.
6. Okay. Okay. So 6 plat. 525 gold, and then that's 1000 silver, so that's 250 each. And then 5400 copper. Divided by 4 is 1350 copper. There. Yeah, so we have money.
we ballin'.
I'm gonna put that in my on my character sheet, I think, because I will lose that piece of paper. I don't think I've ever, in the history of me playing D&D, I've ever had platinum before. That's kind
For
of
reference,
cool.
a single platinum piece is worth 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, my things just said 60 gold. That's amazing. Damn. And no Electrum, because nobody likes Electrum.
No one likes Electrum.
In between, was it 5 for silver? Something
Yeah,
weird.
okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like 5 silver pieces. So.
Yeah. I have 623 gold. Holy heck. Love that. Still can't buy any big armor with that, though. It's fine.
On your own.
Not on my own. That's alright. I can live for now.
Can we still go to the smith?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, please.
Mamba, do you need to do anything today? You don't want to spend your amazing money on stuffs?
Yeah, I need to buy.
Buy what, sorry?
Yeah, I need to buy some stuff.
Anywhere except the smith?
Let's go first.
You guys gather your things, and you head out. Each of you have a bite of gillweed before you exit the room. Immediately pushed out into this like open water expanse as you then swim your way through the underwater streets. Once again, finding yourself lit up by all of these glowing coral structures that have been carved into some sort of street lamp. You guys are basically walking or swimming through what can only be described as like a Neo-Tokyo underwater style street here, and like coral bioluminescence giving off lights like neon signs. As you continue swimming, you get to a point where there is a gap in the city, the large trench that you look down and cannot see the bottom, and you swim across it, remembering this is the way to the smith.
It's kind of nice
it doesn't-
being here. Sorry, carry on.
It doesn't take you long to get there, and once again you see the sea elf that works the smith in the large central area of the market.
Wow.
Ah, you're all here. Welcome
Hi.
back.
Thank you.
What can I do for you?
I'm gonna just gesture to Nuki and be like, "Can you make armor for her?"
What kind of armor are you after?
How much for plate?
Enough plates to armor up your creature here? That's not going to be cheap. I'll tell you that. Let me find out how much it costs to armor a horse. A creature of Nuki, was it? Nuki's size, plate armor. You'd be looking somewhere in the region of 7,000 gold pieces.
I will give you 600.
I needed a giggle today. Thank you.
Oh. Okay, what about chainmail? And I have a set already.
I can try and repurpose it. You'd be looking at about 400 to 500 gold pieces.
Including my chainmail?
4.5 maybe.
Yeah, okay.
It would take me time.
How long?
Commission this large a day, minimum.
That's cool.
We
I
can
thought it
work
was
with
gonna be
that.
like way longer.
Well, I've got a couple of apprentices that need the work. Chainmail's not too difficult to make.
Done. Sold.
Alright then.
Hmm.
I'll take the money now, but I'm gonna need it to buy some of the material.
Yeah, how much? 450?
450, please.
Done.
Okay. He takes the money.
I guess he takes the chainmail as well.
He does, yeah. Make a note of that. Anything else I can help you guys with?
Hi, yeah. What kind of short bows do you have?
Short bows. We don't tend to make very many bows down here. It's exceptionally hard to shoot arrows underwater. However, I'm pretty certain I could fashion one. I've also been working on something that might interest you: razor coral arrowheads. It's experimental, but in theory, it should allow you to fire arrows underwater.
Yeah, sounds good.
They're not cheap.
Yeah.
They are 100 gold pieces per arrow.
Oh damn.
What about daggers? What kind of daggers do you have?
I have regular daggers. I have razor coral daggers. A razor coral dagger will set you back 1,000 gold pieces. A razor coral dagger will allow you to swim underwater without difficulty.
Never mind that. Yeah, nothing. Thank you.
Like I said, I can make you a regular short bow if you wish.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you.
Alright.
I'm looking for maybe a fancy sword and a fancy shield.
Are we speaking of the magical variety, the razor variety, or regular variety?
Can I afford a magical one?
I don't know. Can you? They're very expensive.
I have got some money. 623 gold. For fancy
Probably
shit.
not.
No? Love that. What can I afford?
Let me see here. You could afford splint armor, maybe a half plate, if you really pushed your money.
How about a discount for that custom piece I ordered?
I usually sell half plates at 800 gold pieces. I would knock it down to 7.
Well, that's a no-go.
Can you knock plate down to?
Plate armor it's not easy to make. I do have a single set. I'm looking at my inventory. I will part with it regularly for 1,750 gold pieces, but I'm willing to cut it down to 1,500.
Whoa.
Um,
What about the sword, though? What kind of swords?
Of the non-magical variety,
Of the
I have
better than
ranged.
this variety. And I just gesture my regular longsword.
Without something more imbued with either magic or razor coral, I can't make much better than that. I can make you a larger one. I can make you a great sword.
Bigger is better.
Yeah.
You would lose your ability to hold a shield, though. It's a two-handed.
Exactly. And that would be rubbish. I don't want to lose that. That's fine. I'll live with what I have. I'll come back with more money, though. Damn things being expensive.
What kind of shields do you have?
Yeah, good question actually. I'd like to know that.
I have a razor coral shield. I have a magically imbued shield. It is much better at defending. However, that will set you back a pretty penny. As a side note, which one of you is holding on to the...
He gone. Love that. He froze.
Well, that was getting really interesting.
Yeah.
It was just about to say so. I was like, oh.
Oh no, he's
He's
back.
back.
He's back.
I was.
Which one of us is holding on
I'm
to
back.
the something?
Which one of you is holding on to the magical items that you had last session?
We had magical
Or
items?
did you?
Oh,
did you
Galad, I
split them
think.
up?
I currently have written everything down, so I guess we could just for the
Okay, so
for the
you
sake
could
of
have it
things-
on you.
Yeah.
For the sake of on you.
You have magical items.
He does turn around to you, and he does say, "I will give you a magical shield if you give me that quiver." And he points to the green and gold embroidered quiver.
I'm judging from Mamba's shaking of her head that she's particularly attached to that, and then I hand her the green quiver.
Shame. Very well.
We have gems. Like fancy
let me see.
rubies. I will show him
let me
6
see.
large rubies.
Okay. Give me all 6, and I will give you the plate armor.
Oh god. Technically these aren't mine to give away. I mean, they're
No
shared.
idea how
They're-
much rubies cost.
I mean, the worth that I've got down here is 100 to 300 gold. So I guess if they were all worth 300 gold each, then that does actually cover the plate armor. But then obviously, that's everybody's gems. I can't just take everybody's gems just because I want armor.
You can take my chair.
Yeah,
So you need armor.
that's true.
Yeah, you can take my.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Galad isn't here to agree, so I'm just gonna leave. Wait, 6 doesn't divide by 4. What is it? No, it doesn't. Shit. Do you reckon she'll mind?
About 3 rubies and your gold.
Yeah, 3 rubies and my gold. Good salesman.
You said you had 600 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Very well. 600 gold pieces and 3 of your rubies.
Plate armor. Okay. I will minus that off.
And a master negotiator.
Hell yeah. So, there,
Full
now we
plate.
have... Oh, I'm
So what are the
excited.
other magical items?
You all strike me as not knowing what you're holding on to. If none of you have the skill to find out yourselves, I would highly recommend that you take your family new items to an appraiser. There is one in town.
Yeah, I used to be able to do that, and now I can't.
Oh. But now you hit stuff real hard, so that's
true.
way cooler.
Yeah, the perks are outweighing the crap stuff, you know. Died, but everything's okay.
We make a good team now, and I just sort
do.
of pat you on the back.
Sales guy person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I've forgotten his name. What was his name?
I've forgotten his name as well.
Good, good. I don't feel as bad anymore.
In fact, I don't think you guys asked his name.
Oh, well, that's
What's your
nice.
name?
What is your name, sir?
My name is Thrith.
Frith. Nice.
Meet your friend.
Smith. Wonderful. I will now never forget that. I have some chainmail armor that I will now no longer be needing. Would you like to buy it from me?
Oh, that could have worked for my trade.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I will buy it off you for 50 gold pieces.
Nice.
55. 55.
No.
Fine.
I've already I've already given you quite the discount. on
That's
your
fine.
plate.
I'll stop trying to take the P. 50 gold is fine.
Very well. He hands over 50 gold pieces to the gem.
Heck yeah. Okay, so now I no longer have chainmail. Bye bye chainmail. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
but at AC though.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I know. It's so
You guys are
damn.
going to be a nightmare. Why did I get these shopkeepers to play?
Oh.
Is there
Well,
anything else I can do for you?
The appraisers.
yeah, where are they?
Just down the road. Third stall on the right.
Wonderful. Thank you
Does it-
very
does
much.
it cost?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, does it cost? Sorry.
Sorry?
Did
Does
they
it cost
charge?
for appraisal?
Yeah.
It will cost a flat sum normally for each appraisal.
Why does everything cost something?
You're asking people to give up their skills and their time. And in the case of appraisal, quite often, their magical energy as well.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Well, you have a nice day. We'll go and see the appraisal person.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
You follow through and you continue down the directions he gave you. You take a small turn down the marketplace, and you do see several market stands here. Several of them selling different underwater fruits and foods. There's one that sells just random carved ornaments, and then you come to the third one and you see a completely blank store. There is absolutely nothing on it, and there is a very old-looking Triton. This very deep blue skin. Its hair is almost pulled into dreadlocks, but it's all completely green and almost looks like seaweed. As he sort of looks up. Customers. Hello, can I help you all?
Hi there. My name is Marle. Who are you?
My name is Marwin.
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 Fuck. I dropped something. I'm fine.
We've got some things if you could take a look at them.
How many objects are you wishing to appraise?
We should have got these rubies. Right? We appraised these rubies.
Yeah.
That I can do. Anything else?
I have a very fancy potion-looking thing, and I hand him a swirling flame-looking potion. As far as the other magical items, is it just the green quiver? Did I actually write everything down? Because I've got the green quiver, the arrows. But yeah, just the bone-headed arrows.
What about a sword?
Was there a sword? No, I don't think
Did
so.
we find a sword?
No.
Marley did pick up an elven blade.
Okay,
it turned out to be just a different design.
Yup.
Okay.
Got really excited, thought it was something really cool, and it was just a fucking regular sword that was designed nicely.
So, what would you like to give him?
The swirling flame potion and the green quiver, I think. We're not giving it away, Mamba. We're just finding out what they do.
Okay. He takes them over. Potion. You wanted the gems appraised, and you want this thing appraised as well. In total, that'll cost you 100 gold pieces to appraise the lot.
Nice.
How much are the gems worth? Just quick, just a gem.
Just a gem. That's the easiest for me to appraise. It'll only cost you 10.
I'll give you 10 gold.
And he takes the 10 gold and takes a look down at the gems. You have 3 left, don't you? He takes out a small glass and looks down and sort of turns it over. He's got quite large hands. These Triton are quite big. He turns it over several times. I would say that these, puts one down, this all very good quality. These are worth 250 gold pieces each.
Okay. Now, how much for just the... What's left? Oh, I was going to trade a ruby for it, but it's not worth it. They're worth way more than what he's asking.
90 gold pieces, and I'll appraise both the potion and this quiver of yours.
I'll give 45.
I have apparently got 38 gold.
I
How
will
much do
make
you
up...
need?
Okay.
Yeah. How much do we need? Is that what you asked, Mamba? 50?
If Feng is asking, if Feng puts in 45, you need another 45
Yeah,
to cover them.
there you go.
Okay, but
Okay. Let me have a look here. You take a look at the potion. You see for a moment his hand begins to swirl with their magical energy as he grabs it, and after a moment, he opens his eyes. The potion here is a potion of fire breath.
Whoa.
You will struggle to drink potions underwater, but should you find a place that you can have air, this will allow you to breathe fire for 1 minute on your foes. The quiver.
Oh.
This is quite an interesting find. This is known as the Quiver of Aloro.
The quiver of what? Sorry, how do you spell that?
Ehlonna.
Okay.
This actually has 3 compartments, and he opens it up to show you. As he sort of separates it out. You can hold almost an infinite number of arrows under here.
Oh.
They will drop into a separate dimension. You can draw them. This second slot will allow you to hold up to 20, roughly 20 javelin-sized objects. And the large portion here will allow you to hold 6 polearms or bows. And you have a walking armory on your hips so long as you wear this.
Wow. Kinda love that.
Not that it matters, but how much is it worth?
Something like this. Somewhere in the region of 2,500 gold pieces.
Wow. Mamba, you have got the most amazing quiver. Fuck yeah. Cool. Can I...
Is there anything else?
I don't think so, but I feel like Galad has some stuff that I forgot about. So, for all intents and purposes, we don't have anything.
Very well.
Oh, that's really cool. Can I have the potion? Because that sounds really cool.
Not gonna lie, I just imagined giving it to Nuki.
Oh, that would be so cool. Maybe we could. I could sip half of it. If you could sip the
fire-breathing polar bear.
Yeah, she could sip the other half. I don't know how many uses you get out of a potion. It's probably just one, but you know. I'd take breathing fire for 30 seconds.
You can have it.
Yay! Cool.
I got the mithril. I got Nuki some armor. I'm good.
Heck yeah. What do I put that fire breath potion down as? Is there one on D&D Beyond for it?
I'm pretty certain there is. I'm pretty certain it is just called a potion of fire breath.
Whoa. Yeah, it is. There it is. Found it. That means I can do... They must take a DC 13 Dex saving throw and then take 46 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful save. That's beautiful. I love that so much. And I have 3 charges. So I can give one... Oh my... Okay, I can use this 3 times. According to D&D Beyond anyway, obviously. Pete can overrule this if he wants to.
Yeah, so I only allow the potion to be used once.
No problem. I will change it. Notes. Single use. Okay.
So just for reference, the potion can only be drunk once.
Yeah.
What it says is that you can breathe fire 3 times.
Oh.
Once you've drunk it, the effects will last for 1 hour, or you've used the breath 3 times.
Yeah. That's so cool.
That's what the recharges are.
Nice.
Nice.
Are we all stocked up and stuff? Do we need to get anything? I know you've got to go and get your armor thing, but that's obviously in a day. And there was that sunken ship that we could go to. Sounds fun.
Well, how far is it?
That's a real good question.
The map doesn't actually say. You know the rough direction to go, but it is a treasure map, and they're not always the most accurately drawn things in the world.
That's
Can I look
true.
at the map?
You can.
Sorry, let's carry on. Carry on.
What were we going to ask?
I was gonna say, does it look like it's going to be more than a day?
Roll. You don't have proficiency in cartography. Roll me a flat nature check.
Oh. 10.
10. It could. It might be longer. Might be shorter. You're not really sure. You know that you are much slower when you're down here because you have to swim everywhere.
Okay. What do you guys want to do? Should we go do it?
I'd love to. Be a
Yeah,
nice
there you
break
go, right?
from everything that happened. I'm trying not to think about it right now, not gonna lie. And there could be some cool stuff there.
I'm up for it. I'm gonna take Nuki back to the room though.
Yeah, I think
He needs
that-
to rest.
that's a good idea. She's been through a lot.
Nuki sort of turns. And they look wounded, but having had a night's rest, they do look healthy. They are, some could say, back on 40 points.
I'm gonna ask Nuki, do you want to come or do you want to go stay here?
Nuki just sort of nuzzles against you.
I think that means she wants to come. I don't know.
Well, one thing you probably have noticed about Nuki is probably for the majority of this morning, they've been sticking very close to you. You get the feeling that the separation that you guys spent whilst in prison was not nice to your lifelong partner.
Okay, yeah, okay, I'm taking her. It's decided.
That's totally cool. I think we should go. Are you good, Mamba? You wanna go?
Yep.
Real quick. Okay. As you guys turn to leave, the appraiser does turn and says, "Sorry, I couldn't help but notice. You there," and he points to you, man. "Those are exceptionally exquisite arrows you're holding."
What happened with them?
What, well, I'm just guessing. But it looks like you could do with my work here.
What do you mean?
I will be able to find out exactly what those 2 arrows you're holding on to do. Obviously, I will charge my fee.
How much?
We can call it 25 gold pieces.
I give you 20.
I'm already applying quite a heavy discount for the current custom. My normal
that's the
fee
warning
is
for
50.
doing
I'm just saying that I reckon that you are holding on to something that you do not understand.
I'll pitch in the other 5, it's okay.
$25, yeah.
He takes one of the arrows, these like dragon coiled arrows, looks down, once again gets his small glass out and runs his hand across, glows with magic. I thought so. You are holding on to a pair of arrows of slaying. These ones specifically are for slaying dragons.
They
Crazy.
make arrows specifically to slay dragons. Are dragons like that much of a problem? I haven't seen a dragon.
Arrows of slaying come in many different forms.
Mad.
Magical. They are magical of nature. So if you fire them, a creature that would normally resist non-magical attacks will not resist it. More importantly, if the creature does not have the constitution to withstand the magic, it would cause an exceptional amount of damage to it. So long as with these 2 arrows, they are draconic in nature. For your reference, Mamba, if you fire these arrows at anything that has the draconic racial type, they must pass a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, or take 6d10 damage. They will take half as much on a successful save.
That's mental.
That's OP as hell.
So save
Well,
those for a rainy day.
He does continue on to say that once it has been fired, if it hits the creature, it will revert back to being a normal arrow afterwards. If you miss and it doesn't shatter, you can fire them again if you go and get them.
Good to know. Thank you,
Awesome.
sir. Ow, fuck.
Money well spent.
Yeah, damn. Okay, well, I have a feeling we should probably pick up some rations or some food or something in case this trip takes a while. So can we make a quick detour to a place we can buy some food and stuff from?
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
For the sake of brevity, going around the marketplace that you are in, you do find going back the way you came, there were several vendors with food. They sell rations each ration will last you a day, and it's 5 silver pieces a piece.
That's fine.
How many?
Yeah, we haven't got any.
We had.
How many?
You guys so far haven't used any.
Yeah, but we lost them all right when we got arrested.
What I was asking.
Correct. Yeah, correct. Your rations were used.
10 to 50 silver pieces, right?
50 silver or 5 gold.
I'll do 50 silver for 10.
I'll do the same.
Yeah, me too.
Silver,
50.
50.
You guys all have 10 days worth of rations each.
Fantastic.
Feng, are you intending to buy rations for Nuki as well, or are you
Yes,
just
I am.
okay? So is that 5 days worth of rations, or is that 10 days each?
Oh, is that how it works with those rations too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll buy another 20.
Another 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nuki gets hungry, yo.
Another 100.
It's a big
pieces. You have 30 days worth of rations between you and Nuki.
Yeah. 100, yeah?
100 silver pieces.
It is done.
Okay. Having appraised your items and gathered your rations, if you guys haven't already, you do make sure you have marked off that you've spent a long rest since your last session.
I did.
Oh, yeah,
I did.
nice.
Otherwise, that could be very unfortunate. Okay.
I had 59 max HP. Now that I be rest back.
Would you reset your HP?
Yeah.
There is a long
to lower max.
Yes, because you did lose some. It does reset back up to 59.
53.
That's right. Yeah, 53.
But it will be 59. That's what I'm saying.
How did you get to 59? Let me check.
Level up? Is that what you got for your level up?
Yeah, but when I took the long rest, it says 53.
Let me quickly have a look. For some reason, you've got an override max HP in your on your damage. Just double check.
Maybe I did it wrong.
Yeah, you shouldn't write anything in the override. There shouldn't be anything there.
I did it wrong. Where are you?
I did that for other characters too, don't worry.
I want to go punch some stuff.
There we go.
As long as everything isn't giant spiders or giant spider ladies, I'm gonna be quite happy.
Okay.
Have we got enough gillyweed?
Oh yeah, good point. Do we have enough gillyweed?
It doesn't take. It's not hard for you guys to gather up a large portion of gillyweed. It seems that a lot of the areas are willing just to give it out to you now.
Found.
A bit sorry. Have you fixed that, or do I need to fix it?
I haven't fixed it, but looking at your sheet now, it does say 53.
Okay, do it.
Yep.
Let's go.
What way do we go? I shall lead us.
Okay, holding on to
That way.
Please make me a survival check. As you just start swimming.
Can I please assist in this? I know I'm not proficient.
You may assist. You may assist.
Cool. So does that give Feng advantage, or do you want me to
Feng
roll?
does get advantage.
13? 11?
13. You start swimming. The three of you and Nuki begin swimming away from the city. The longer you swim, the colder it gets around you. And after about 10 minutes of swimming, you can still see the lights of the town behind you, but everything else is this eerie blackness of the underwater area around you. I believe Mamba had some glowing blue mushrooms.
Yes. You had them, I think.
We have no light.
You had them in the
blind.
cave?
Gave them to.
Oh yeah, you gave them to what's his face?
Yeah, you did. So you guys swim. It's incredibly dark. The only source of light you have is the city behind you. However, with the 13, you do swim for quite a while. You manage to keep going until the light of the city behind you finally blinks. You've been swimming for about an hour, and Feng, leading the way, as you're swimming forwards, your fingers suddenly hit something.
Yeah, I'm
Solid.
blind, right?
You are now all. No, those of you dark vision can technically still see. So Mamba and Marle, you see as Feng is putting his hand on a rock, like sheer cliff face, and he starts feeling his way down. And you're using this wall as sort of a guide. You, thinking back to that map, you know that you did have to hit a shelf, and you continue along that shelf, and somewhere down here is the shipwreck. you guys continue on for another 30 minutes in pitch blackness. The two of you can see really briefly what's in front of you, and you continue to go. There is a
Like we
point.
need the light.
There is a point where you begin to see Feng below you, about 40 feet away, a single glowing speck. It just sort of seems to sit there and float in the water.
A glowing speck.
Yeah. This pale blue light sort of just drifts in the spot.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go up to it.
Okay. You begin going down the shelf. The other two of you follow.
Yeah.
Okay. As you get closer, Mamba, you see this first, but this light is sort of protruding out of one of the cliff faces. And it's this sort of long stalk, and the light just sort of bobs around on the end of it. Feng, as you get closer, you also see this small stalk.
I'm gonna
Catch this
stop.
light. You stop, you're about 20 feet from it.
Guys, I can't see. I don't know where I'm going. I've been leading us for ages without being able to see.
We're underwater, we can't speak.
You guys, with the gillweed, you can.
Oh, good. Okay, that's fine.
There we
then.
can.
With the gillweed, you can switch.
Can someone take the map?
I got the map.
Okay.
Thank you.
You take the map.
I feel like Mamba might be better at leading. You have better survival, right, Mamba?
Was
Mine's only like a +1, so
yeah.
I missed the end of what you said.
Yeah, definitely better than 1.
Cool. I give Mamba the map.
Okay.
What are we doing about this thing in front of us?
What is it?
I don't know.
It looks like an animal.
Should we just ignore it?
Yeah. I think we shouldn't follow the light.
Can't throw stuff underwater, can I?
No, you can't throw things underwater.
Damn.
You cannot throw things, you cannot shoot either with any bows. In fact, any ranged weapon does not work underwater.
Good avoid.
Yeah, let's just try to swim around it and hope to not bother.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Continuing, you decide to back away from this thing, and as you swim back the direction you were originally heading, you do watch as slowly the light blinks out as you get further away. Remember, can you please make me a survival check? With Marley's assistance, you can have advantage.
I need it. 9.
With my
Fine.
assistance.
Oh no, without assistant.
You take the
yeah.
assistance.
What's
You
your
get to-
assistant? What do I need to do?
Just
you
roll
get to roll
again.
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 Ah, cool, sorry. Okay, much better. 25.
Much better. You continue swimming and you begin following this map as best you can. It doesn't take you too long. As I say that, it takes you about another hour swimming before you come to the edge of this shelf, and you can see where the cliff drops, vanishes, and peeking around the corner, you can see this blue light, this coral bed that's sort of shimmering and bobbing in the current underwater. And sat on top of this rather large bed of underwater flora, you see this broken in half ship. You see that it seems to have been cut straight down the middle. One half sits on the top, the other half, the prow of the boat, the front end, is actually upright and sits on the bottom. You also see. Make me a perception check at disadvantage, please, guys. Feng, you automatically fail.
Disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage, yeah.
Oh, I thought it couldn't get worse, but it did. 7.
12.
12. You do spot them, Mamba. You see 3 great white sharks are slowly circling this wreck.
Huh.
They're not sticking together. They are not necessarily pack animals. But it does seem that they are using this area as somewhere to feed. You do see every now and again, reflected off of the glimmering seaweed, sort of the flecks of scales, and there are a couple of shoals of fish here the sharks seem to be feeding on. How would you guys like to proceed?
I don't want to fight the sharks, they're scary.
Especially in water.
Yeah,
On land, I reckon we'd have the shark.
that's because they can't walk on land.
Exactly.
Can we stealth in water?
You can.
Can we stealth around the sharks?
You can try.
Do we want to
Let's do it.
try?
Alright,
Do
let's
I
do
suffer from disadvantage in the water?
You technically wouldn't, because you don't make noise down
Yeah.
there.
Wow. My
Um,
armor is useless.
Good, I'm glad I don't have disadvantage on my stealth rolls anymore. I rolled a 19.
also roll for you as well.
Okay. I rolled really poorly.
Oh god.
Yeah, me too.
And 1 for Nuki.
I roll an 8.
19, 8.
That's a 17 for Nuki and a solid 5 for me.
Okay, so
Even with this armor.
okay. By 0.25, you guys do manage to quietly
Wow.
Thanks
You
to my
swing
19.
down to exactly thanks to that 19 and Nuki 17 pulling up the pie. You guys sort of sink down lower as best you can. You swim, almost pulling yourself along the bed, and quietly, painstakingly quietly, tread the surface of this shelf until you manage to swim underneath one of these patrolling sharks. You guys sort of hide in amongst the coral and seaweed as one of them goes almost 10 feet directly above you. This powerful mass of muscle. And you wait for a moment before continuing on, and you do get to this shipwreck. You see that the back half is completely shorn open and you can enter it. You can see all 3 decks of this ship. Peeking inside, Mamba, you notice that there is nothing of worth here. However, there are 1 or 2 gold coins sat on the bottom, and that is it. The front of the ship that is stood upright underwater has a small cargo hatch that is currently sat in place. It's this sort of big, sort of grated wooden door, and it seems to have an entrance to go into the prow of the ship.
Sharks are above.
Just above you, probably about 10, probably more than that, but probably about 25 feet up.
And I have to fight the sharks.
We have to fight the sharks. Oh. Fuck.
Yeah.
Currently, you do know sharks are circling the wreck. Going up whilst in the middle of this wreck wouldn't put you directly in front of their patrol path, but you are definitely easier to detect if you go up.
If we have
I
to,
mean, we could try and sneak over again
we could try and sneak over.
and then fight them.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Let's do that.
Better plan. Better
Yeah.
plan. Do it.
Where would you like to try and sneak to?
The hatch.
Okay. You guys swim on up towards the hatch. The three of you getting to it. Feng, you can just about see here with the light of the coral reef around you, the bioluminescent flora. You guys get there, you put a hand on the hatch. It seems like it's going to require some force to get this thing open.
I'm gonna pull on it.
Okay. Make me a strength check at disadvantage.
Strength check at disadvantage.
Can I assist to make it flat?
You can assist to make it flat, yes.
Yeah.
Can I take the first roll then?
Yes, go take it.
Oh. That's 24. Yeah, 24.
24.
25. 25.
25. This is just your flat strength, not...
Yeah.
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 Cool. You...
Oh no, sorry. 21 then.
21.
My bad,
Still,
my bad.
still really good. You grab a hold and you sort of put your feet against the decking around you and you just give it a quick... And there is this groan of wood, sort of slight movement in the ship itself, as a bunch of bubbles sort of pop out from where you dislodged it. The wood here has swollen, being so heavily underwater, and it does dislodge as one of these sharks swims almost right up to you and just on by, not noticing you again by one point. As the hatch, do you let go of it? As it just drops slowly in the water, hitting the coral bed and just kicking up some dirt.
Concern levels rising.
We go?
Yeah,
go in.
Let's
Where
go
we
in.
go?
Let's go in.
I can't see.
You sort of pull yourself in. Feng, the moment you're inside, you're correct, you cannot see.
We
Mamba
haven't.
and Marle, as you guys pull yourself into this hatch, looking up, you see the bow of the ship. There is nothing there. Looking down, where the ship has crashed down onto the coral bed, you notice that the coral bed itself has a large hole in the middle of this, in a cave that submerges deeper before going off to the side. You guys, one by one, begin swimming further down. Feng, you almost have to feel the water moving around your legs to get there. As you guys delve down under the ship through this cave, it turns and you begin to see Feng, you're struggling, but the other two of you begin to see that this cave network has large numbers of stalagmites and stalactites that almost form teeth in this cave, to the point where as you guys are swimming through, can you all make me acrobatics checks? At disadvantage, apart from Nuki, who has a swim speed, they're flat.
Cool.
I don't need to roll again. I rolled a 1.
And Nuki flat.
Acrobatics, right? So
Nice.
that's a 4.
A 5 for me.
Okay.
15 for Nuki and a 17 for Feng.
Okay. Really nicely done there. You two managed to... The two that can't see managed to pull themselves through this sort of area. Nuki does struggle at some points where it gets so tight and the poor giant dire polar bear is struggling to fit. But they do manage to sort of twist themselves under the water, and they do get through. Mamba and Marle, as you're trying to navigate your way through, some of these jagged, sharp stalagmites dig into your leg or your arm, and it cuts. You both take 3 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
More alarmingly to you both, however, is that as you continue going through, you look back, and although you can only see in black and white, there is this trail.
Oh no!
No!
Coming
No!
from your as what you can only assume is your blood is now leaving behind a scent trail in the water.
Oh, we're so screwed.
You guys, it doesn't seem to be traveling fast, and with the mobility and the difficulty down here, it does look like the sharks, like Nuki, would struggle to come into this part of the cave.
They would.
It looks like they would struggle.
But what about other things? I'm still concerned about other things.
Your paranoia continues as you continue. And as you continue to swing down this area, it does come to the point where this tunnel begins to widen out. And you begin to see small flecks of light down here. These small glowing plants that leave this very cold blue trail. And as you continue swimming for about 10 minutes under here, the water begins to get exceptionally cold. Swimming further on, the light begins to become more prevalent. And it doesn't take you long, Feng, before you begin to be able to see quite clearly down here.
Oh, happy days.
And as you look up, there is a slight shimmer that denotes the surface.
Oh.
Continuing up, you go to breach the surface of the water, but your hand hits something solid.
Ice.
Something exceptionally cold. And you realize that the entire surface of the water here is completely frozen over, and you are under some form of ice.
Uh-huh.
Handy.
Does Nuki look excited?
He does, actually. There is a moment of panic where the polar bear realizes that they're underwater, under ice, and that is very dangerous from where you come from.
Yeah.
But there is also a sense of familiarity to it.
How clear is the ice?
It's very translucent. You can see just about through it, but everything you can see above it is distorted. It looks like there's some form of cave above you.
Right. If I were to face step up there, would that be a possibility?
You can see the other side, so yes, you could.
Okay.
What season are you in right now?
I'm in winter.
Okay.
So yeah, I think unless any of us are hiding any fire spells, I think I should swoop up there, and then I can break the ice to get us in, or find a better way for us to go, and then just like make a sound to get you up.
You should just break the ice.
Yeah. Do you agree, Mamba?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. Okay, I will face step up there.
Okay, you face step up, vanish. Interestingly, underwater, you just sort of evaporate into dead leaves, and then reappear on the surface. There is this chilling cold that emits from you as you reappear, being in winter form. And there's this part where you realise the ice thickens ever so slightly before looking around. Before you look back down and begin breaking the ice, you do have to cast a quick glance in this cave. Yeah. It's a very large cave, but not only is the surface of this water completely frozen, the walls of this cave are made of ice.
Oh.
Looking around, please make me a perception check.
KK. I'm not going to use the dice I just rolled a nat 1 on. perception, yeah?
Yep, perception.
KK, where did that go? That is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. As you look around, there are a few points in these ice walls around the cave that spark a moment of alarm. You see, for starters, a very large moment of panic when you turn and look at the wall of ice to your side, and there is a shark with its mouth wide open right there, but it's completely embedded in the ice itself.
Oh.
Continuing to look around, however, you do see that a little bit further up this tunnel, now this large cave goes on for a little while before your dark vision runs out and the light of these underground glowing fauna sort of fade away from you.
Okay.
But there are bodies in the ice as well.
What kind of bodies?
Frozen depictions of sailors
Huh.
and merchants. With that roll, you also see that scattered amongst them several gold pieces that seem to have been embedded alongside their person.
Okay.
Sparse, but definitely there.
Nice. Oh, I don't have anything to make fire with. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Is there anything... there's nothing dangerous, it's just frozen dead things.
Seems so.
Cool. In that case, then, I will plunge my sword down into the ice.
Alright. Go ahead and make me a athletics check as you attempt to break through this ice. And we're just going to see how quickly you can do this.
Cool. That's a nice roll. No, it's not. I read that wrong. That's hilarious. That's a 19.
19 is a nice roll. You do bring your blade up. Feng, there's a moment where you sort of eyes wide, quickly back away as the tip of the sword comes crashing through the ice. Marle, you begin rotating your blade and grinding the ice around to make a hole. And the moment there is a big enough gap and some of the cracks begin to form, you see Feng's hands coming through, Nuki's paws, Mamba's hands as they begin pulling away at this ice and breaking it around them. And you guys do make a nice hole that you could climb through. Yeah, even big enough for Nuki, as you all enter into this cave. You are all completely soaking wet, and it is very cold down.
Does anybody have a tinderbox?
Feng, you are actually fine. Your race being completely adapted to cold climates.
Yep.
The rest of you, whilst you are wet and cold down here, your movement speed is decreased by 5.
By 5. Okay. That's fine. Shit. So it looks lovely down here. I particularly like the shark wall adornment. It's very nice.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go tap the ice.
Tap it. The echo of the steel weapon travels down the corridor. The ice doesn't break.
The whole place seems to be made of ice. Like,
I know, I like it.
it's
I've not
kind
seen
of
ice for a while.
it's kind of pretty, but it's friggin' cold. And none of us have a tinderbox or fire, unless Mamba does.
I do, but I don't think it's a good idea to set fire here. Besides.
We
With your knowledge of survival as well, having spent quite some time underwater, your tinderbox is soaking wet and is not very effective down here.
maybe we start drying it.
We need to get something to keep our shit dry.
Yeah.
That's a good point. We need to find something for that.
Should we keep walking?
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Okay. the three of you begin heading down this tunnel network, this maze. And you travel for a couple of minutes before you begin to see this sort of white, frozen, chilly fog is beginning to build at your feet. It's beginning to get denser and denser, lightly obscuring the area around you as you continue down. And as you progress and progress, the ground returns to stone, but the walls remain entirely structures of ice. You continue to see the occasional body, an individual frozen in fear, trapped behind these sheets of natural glass. Before once again the cave network ahead of you begins to glow. You step out of the tunnel and into this vast chasm. A large amount of stalagmites push out of the ground. The cave ceiling, as you look up, goes upwards for about 100 feet.
Wow.
The air is getting colder and colder. About 200 feet away from you, you begin to see glimmers of yellow and brown and white. And you see after a short while of peering ahead, you begin to see a mountain of gold, silver, and copper pieces.
Holy shit. Can I look around?
Maybe a perception check.
I'm looking specifically for things that could possibly, hurt us.
Okay.
18 plus whatever the hell my perception is. 22.
22. Looking around, doesn't seem to be anything here.
Did anybody bring a wagon?
I can carry a lot.
Ooh. How much, does this cave keep going on past this massive,
It goes forward for about 200 feet. You can't quite see all of it, but it doesn't look like there's another exit here. With that perception, however, you do notice that at the very back of the room and up in the ceiling, there is a large hole that goes through the ceiling and up.
Oh, interesting. How easily is it to access?
You'd have to climb the walls. Rock climbing is not necessarily a forte of you guys, but it looks like it's doable.
Okay.
Especially if you had ropes and pythons.
I have 50 foot of rope. And I am super athletic. Confident.
I have neither rope nor pythons, but could I use my daggers?
Using daggers to climb works great in the movies. It could work, but you would seriously damage your daggers doing it.
Okay. I mean, I don't use them anyway, so if I have to, then I have to. So, do we take the gold and go? How much gold can we feasibly carry? I actually have no idea.
We doing encumbrance?
We're not doing encumbrance, but there does come a point where gold or coins are really hard to carry in the thousands. One of you did just realise that you've got a quiver that has a bottomless pit, though.
Mamba, you have the quiver! We can put all of this in
theory,
here!
You could fill your quiver up with gold.
Bottomless, right?
Yeah.
It's the quiver of a loner is essentially a bag of holding specifically designed for weapons. but you could fill it with money.
In the bag, let's just start shoveling it in.
Mamba, you don't have unlimited arrows. Let's just put all the money in.
Yeah, cool. We need to find a way to get out here.
Wait. I have a concern. Forgive my paranoia. I'm dealing with paranoia right now. Okay, it's just a It's just a problem. Big gold, right? Ice cave, mysteriously made ice cave. Okay.
Yeah.
Big gold. That's the important thing that I'm pointing to here. What has big gold? What?
We do.
We do.
Could I do an
just take
investigation check
gold.
looking for magic traps?
You can indeed. Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
$12.
12. Looking around this large cave network, you take a look around and you don't see any traps, especially of the magical nature. You do know that the fog here, this icy fog, is quite strange being under the surface of the water. Knowing that you guys were swimming through the ocean, but you haven't made it to the surface yet. You know that although you're in some sort of air pocket, you are still under the ocean.
How about we go find out what else is in this cave and then come back? No, no, let's take the gold now.
The only way we can go out of
Just
the
in case we
cave.
come back.
The only way we can go out of the cave is up through that big hole, all the way we came.
Yeah, so let's take the gold now and then we take it with us.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Well, my opinion is that as soon as we touch the gold, something's gonna happen. This is too easy.
Only one way to find
I want to
out.
go pick up a handful of gold.
You guys sit there with your worries as Feng just strides forwards and digs his hands in. Looks a big handful of gold. You grabbing a handful, start stuffing it into pockets, but naturally with that much gold and just scooping it up, coins just drop onto the floor and jangle and swirl around the stone. And
We're not underwater.
as you guys, no, you're in an air pocket. As you guys are sat there watching, you all hear from somewhere above you, "What little vermin comes to steal from my board?"
Fuck. Go. Leave. Fuck.
I thought it was just going for free, but I'll put it back. Just put it just like empty my pockets, just start throwing the coins back on the pile.
What are you two doing?
Panicking.
They nervously start taking out all the money and just putting it back in the pile.
Fuck no. Not vermin, just curious travelers, seeing lots of gold, getting very curious. Who are you? How are you? Do you have a name?
Mamba, what are you doing at this point?
I haven't taken any money, so I just gave them the quiver, and they do.
Okay. You speak out, and you hear again, accompanying this voice above you, the sound of crumbling stone. Thieves, and litter. You and all your races. vermin. But who am I to decline a free meal that wanders into my home?
Oh, you won't like the taste of me. I taste awful. I have a terrible diet.
Can we see what this is talking?
Make a perception check.
I would like to do that too.
Yeah, you may as well. Yeah, you may all make a perception check if you wish.
Sweet.
Oh, 10.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Plus 4.
14.
14. Marle, you see this first. Mamba, you see it second. Feng, you see it last. As from the ceiling, you begin to see that some of the rock shifts. And the glint of scales serpentines its way across the ceiling. Marle, you see large, leathery wings unfurled as claws grip onto stalactites. Before Feng, you see, as you all see, as this long, white snout of... You guys have never seen them before, but you've all read stories, you all know legends. As a dragon pokes its head down, staring directly at Feng, you see a cold, icy blue pair of eyes and white, frozen fog spilling from its mouth as it lowers its head down towards you. The ice will preserve you. But you, thief, will be a delicious, fresh morsel.
How far away is he?
You see as this head coming down, it reaches down and down. It's maybe about 60 feet away from you. And at this point, can you please all roll me initiative?
No! No!
Oh.
No, I can't roll
So
you initiative.
we're fighting a dragon then?
I didn't even have the fucking combat music ready for this.
Might want to make it like epic combat music. Keep a hold of your initiatives in your head. That is not.
Just queuing.
Okay. So, did anyone else, aside from Mamba, get above a 20?
I have not rolled yet.
Go ahead.
I got a 14.
Okay, so Mamba is going first.
Where'd the music go?
15.
Is that a 14 from you, Marle?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Play. There you go.
hang on, Marle. You guys see as this dragon begins to rear its head back. As its teeth bares and snarls, and frozen icicles begin to spill from its mouth as it begins to sort of grip against the rock and gets ready to lunge towards you. As you go, Mamba, you're the first to react. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go with everything. So it's short bow with poison.
Okay.
Yeah, short bow.
All right. You quickly knock one of your arrows. You dip your poison onto the arrowheads. You draw back, aiming up.
17.
A 17 misses. The arrow hits against the dragon and just shatters against its scales. vermin. That's your first shot.
Yep. 19.
19 does hit. The arrow sinking in. Go ahead and roll your damage. This is with another poison.
Yeah.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
So my damage is 6.
The creature, the dragon above you.
No, wait, I didn't roll yet. I was
Okay.
talking about the dice.
Okay, it does get a 22 on the Constitution saving throw and does resist the poison.
Yeah. 4 of them.
What was that, 4?
4, yeah.
Is that...
I roll a 2 plus 2.
Okay, cool. 4 points. Are you marking the dragon?
Yeah.
Cool, which I did go back through the rules. On the turn you mark it, you can also deal the d4 damage. So you roll your d4 as well.
3.
Okay, nice. So a total of 7. Nice.
And I have another.
And you have, with Gloomstalker, you have another attack.
It means 9.
9. Again, there's a brief moment where this large creature, this is a very big creature, especially compared to you. Your little gnomish form is staring up at this thing that is easily 20 times your size. And you just open fire and the arrow just skitters just past it and clambering into the sides of the wall. However, 7 points. Now, are you guys grouped up or are you spreading out?
Stay close to me. For reasons you'll learn, but stay close to me.
What would you like to do, Mamba?
How far away from her?
10
You
feet.
guys were pretty close to begin with. You can either stay close or you can spread out.
Yeah, I stay here.
All right, you're gonna stay close. You're gonna stay within 10 feet of Marle. And okay. As you finish opening fire, you quickly duck in, following Marley's command. The dragon grins as it drops off of the ceiling and just lands on the cave floor with an almighty crash. Rocks and ice breaking up around it. It clambers around onto its treasure pile, turns its head towards the 3 of you all grouped together. Just to let you quickly know there, the dragon lands on the treasure pile next to you, turns its head to face you, and with you all grouped up together, brings its head back and inhales. This stream of ice and cold erupts around the lot of you. Can all 3 of you make a Constitution saving throw? This cone spreads out 30 feet in front of it.
Can we do...
It's just fire, right? It's a magical.
Sorry? This does not count as a magical attack.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
21.
Can we have had time to jump out of the way?
This is you guys getting hit by this blast of ice and trying to resist it altogether. I do believe the reason why you got Mamba to stay close is because you give them something to
Oh,
their
I
saving
do!
throw.
Everyone gets plus something. Where the hell did it go? It's plus...
These are the reasons that are being revealed.
Yeah. Where the hell did it go? I can't find it. Ah, there it is. Aura of Protection. Everyone has a +4.
Nice, I got a 25 then.
I got a 24.
14.
14. The 2 front... Can you roll for Nuki as well, please?
Yep.
Also
Nuki
gets
is
the
also getting
+4.
by this. Yeah. You guys are all together.
19.
19. Nuki and the two frontline fighters both pass. Unfortunately, you fail, Mamba. And you're going to take the full brunt of this damage. The rest of you are going to take half. As this icy breath cascades around you.
Can I intercept?
You can intercept. You can intercept some damage. Yeah, who would you like to intercept on?
Mamba.
Mamba. Go ahead and roll your interception reduction.
Cool. 1d10. 8 plus 3, so that's 11.
With that, the ice breaks across you. Marle, Feng, and Nuki all take 16 points of cold damage. Even with the reduction from Feng's interception getting in the way of some of this, Mamba, you take 21 points of cold damage as this breath just walks across the lot of you.
Do I take half of that? Because I have resistance to cold?
Do you have resistance to cold, or are you resistant to cold climates?
Features and traits. Mountain Born, you have resistance to cold damage.
You have resistance to cold damage, in which case you take 8.
Sound. And Nuki takes 16, yeah?
Yeah. With that, the dragon continues to grin. As Feng, you're up, Marle.
Am I within 5 feet of the dragon?
You could easily get within 5 feet. Mamba and Marle stood a little bit away from the treasure pile when you went to loot it. So this dragon's... You're within 10 feet of Marle, but you're 10 feet away from the dragon. If you want to get in melee range, you have to leave Marle's group.
Cool. I'm going to go and hit the dragon twice.
Alright, you rush forwards, raising your weapon.
17 plus 24.
24. Are you using this in one hand, a shield, or are you
Yeah,
using
one hand with a shield. One hand with a shield.
Okay, cool. You rush up and you bring your warhammer across and just collide it with the side of the dragon. You do hit. Roll damage.
8 plus 4, 12. 12 points for the first one. Nice.
12 points. Nice.
Second attack with the warhammer. That is a 15 plus 7, so that's 22.
22 also hits. You bring it back around with the backswing.
D8. That was rubbish. That was a 2 plus 4, so that's 6 points.
6 points. Nice. Bam, bam. Both hits just striking across this dragon as it sort of shatters across. The dragon rears its head. And is going to use a legendary action to immediately reach forward to try and fight you.
Jeez.
And that is going to be an 18 to hit, which I believe with your new armor misses. You raise your shield up and you bring your shield up and it just wedges between its jaws. Although this is a dragon, this is not as large as the tales tell.
Okay.
With your background as being a bard, Marle, can you roll me an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Would you still allow me to action search?
Yes. Yes.
Arcana.
I should have asked you going first.
Arcana is a flat 19.
Flat 19. This is a dragon? You surmise from stories, although it's big and although it's dangerous, this is a young white dragon. And it is still exceptionally large. Okay, so with that, you do quickly work that out. The bite comes forwards, it just clamps around your shield before attracting Feng. You immediately have that energy to burst into action again. You action surge and you get to make 2 more strikes.
An 18?
Just hits.
Ooh. D8. How would I put the D8 there? That is 6 plus 4, so that's 10 points.
10. Once again, the hammer comes crashing around it. Just
And
pummel beating the snout of this creature.
last one. Oh, that's not great. That's a 16.
16. This time round, as your weapon strikes it, it hits the dragon. However, with not enough force to impact it. As you pull your hammer back, you realize that there is a slight dent in the hammer, and it has taken 1 point of damage.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Mark
That's
that down.
concerning.
Oh, wait. It's already got 4 points of damage.
Oh.
That has 5 points of damage.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
At this point, however, you do not need to roll.
Cool. I'm gonna with my bonus action, can I taunt the dragon? Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead, make me an intimidation check.
Oh, yeah, sound.
I take it you're marking it as well.
Yeah, 100%. Every time I hit. Intimidation. That's a 16. 12 plus 4.
You sort of goad it, and what are you doing to try and goad this creature?
I'm just gonna stick his tongue out here. Just that's all he's gonna do.
All right. There's this
He's gonna
moment.
try and taunt it.
There is a moment where the dragon just snarls at you. The insolence.
That's what I wanted.
With that, Marle, it's your turn.
Nice.
You're about 20 feet from this creature.
Okay. If I remember correctly, by your rules, potion is a bonus action to take.
To give it to yourself. Yeah,
Yes.
to take it yourself. It's an action to give it to someone else.
Fantastic. Then I would like to drink my potion of fire breath.
All right, you pop the cork, chug that breath. It hurts at the start. It feels like there's a fire burning throughout your body that just continues to go down as you ingest the liquid. And there's this moment where you get a bit of gas, and you burp a little bit, and flames.
I just look over at Mamba like, holy shit! I am going to attack the dragon with my 2 attacks and then breathe fire on it.
It is I believe, action to breathe.
Can I use 1 sword attack and then 1 breath?
Because it's an action to use the fire, that replaces your weapon attack. So you'd either get 2 attacks with your weapon or 1 attack with your...
That's fine. I will do the 1 fire breath attack.
All right, that is a dexterity saving throw. Potion of Fire Breath is DC 13.
Oh god.
As you rush forwards and breathe fire, the dragon does immediately bring its arm down, and the wing just coats it like a shield, and it does dodge the majority of this. You do still roll the damage, and it takes half.
So it's 46, and then we halve it. So that is... Oh my god, okay, I've just rolled 3 6s.
Nice, 18 points.
And then...
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's 46, isn't it?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, it is 46.
So that is... Why can't I count? 6, 12, 18. 22 half to 11.
22 half to 11 points. As this fire just wreaths over the top of it. Nice.
I'd like to use any movement that I have left to get the fuck away. Particularly from its mouth.
You immediately back up. As you leave its area of combat, it's going to lash out at you with a attack for an opportunity.
Fine.
Claw with a +7 is a 24 to hit you. As this claw rakes across your back.
You little bitch. Go on.
You take 11 points of slashing damage. These talons just tear apart at your skin.
Fuck. Okay. That's me.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the area around you begins to fill with this fog as the dragon sort of breathes out and the mist erupts around, and the entire area around begins to get exceptionally cold. Can all of you please make me Constitution saving throws, including Nuki?
Oh. Con. 24.
24.
Dirty 20 for Feng and a 16 for Nuki.
Okay, and Marle?
24.
14.
Sorry, Matt.
14
Oh.
again.
You guys do manage to resist the brunt of this cold. However, it still bites into your skin. You all take 7 points of cold damage. Feng, that is halved again to 4 for you.
Okay.
As the air just begins to get exceptionally cold. That's the lair done. Mamba, it's your turn.
Nuki's not looking good, you know.
Neither.
Poison arrow. Gonna cast.
You're gonna cast, was that Rain of Arrows?
What, sorry?
What were you casting as well, sorry?
Sapphire Strike.
Zephyr Strike, cool. Immediately, once again, blowing with wind energy, you bring your bow up. Are you using the Zephyr Strike to get advantage?
No.
Okay.
Right, it's a poison arrow.
Yep. Make your attack roll.
17. Yeah, 17.
17 just misses once again. The arrow just clattering off of the scales. And you have another attack.
Yeah, another attack with poison.
Okay, are you keeping track of how many poison arrows you've used?
Yeah.
Good.
I have 6 left.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Nice.
Oh, no. 18.
18 does hit. The arrow sinks in, embeds into the scales of this beast. It is going to roll a dirty 20 on a Constitution saving throw. The poison isn't going to affect it. And does it take half? Bye-bye, rhythm.
I roll
Yeah, it doesn't take any poison damage. How much damage does it take from the arrow?
3.
Another 3 points. At this point, I can tell you that every little is going to help. Nice. And are you staying back with Marle, or are you going to move?
I'm gonna get out of.
Getting out of there?
Mhm.
Okay, how far are you going to go? And are you going
Out of
backwards or sideways?
I want to get out of range, so it gets to the side, I think.
Okay, you just want to spread out from your party, is that right?
The what?
You just want to spread out from the party. You just want to get away from all of your allies and away from the dragon as much as possible, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you do rush backwards. Remember that cold air does reduce your speed a little bit, which I believe puts you at 30?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So and you dash further away, getting out of the way. With that, it is going to be the dragon's turn. Does it get? Okay. You watch as it sort of coils around, glaring really angrily at Feng, who just insulted it, and it is going to make its attacks all against Feng. You see as it brings one of its claws down first from above you. These large talons, it's not going to hit though. On a roll of a 15, it just sort of clamours against. You manage to just about dart to the side before you see a second claw coming in from the side, trying to strike you. That is going to be a 26 to hit you. As this claw does strike across you, you take 15 points of slashing damage as it rakes across.
Can I Stone's Endurance?
Endurance? You may use your reaction to Stone's Endurance. So reducing 15 to...
Reducing 15 was Stone's Endurance. It's 3, so that is 10.
So you take 5 points of damage. Before, as you recover from that, it's then going to make its third attack. Sort of come down with its mouth. It's going to try and bite you. On a 24.
Yep.
Which is going to hit.
Yep.
The teeth sink in, much sharper than the claws. However, not doing as much, ironically. I'm not doing exactly the same. Another 15 points. As the teeth sink in.
Okay.
It shakes you about a little bit. You're almost ragdolled through, but you manage to hold your ground as it releases its vice grip of its jaw. Yeah, one lucky thing you do kind of walk away from this with is that you felt the cold of its breath burning through you. It didn't seem to be there in its mouth at this point. It doesn't seem to have managed to have got its breath.
Okay.
And that is going to be its turn. Feng, you are next.
Riffinbot has gone down.
Riffinbot cried.
Can I bonus action second wind?
You may.
I get hit point back. Then can I attack him twice, please?
You may.
Thank you. 9 plus 7, so that's 16.
You bring your warhammer across. Once again, you strike against it, and it just hits the scales. And you once again you hear a tink as you take another point of damage on your weapon.
Okay, and the next one was a 16 plus 7, so lots.
Is gonna hit. So yes, this time you bring your weapon back around and just take an uppercut and you strike against it.
1d8. That is 7 points total.
And you standing your ground.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. As you uppercut it with the warhammer, you knock its head back, and it brings its hand back as a legendary action. It's going to pull its hand back and just slam it down almost blindly towards you. For a 19, which is going to miss, I believe, with your new armor. Yeah, it rakes against your armor. These claws almost carving grooves. You do take a moment and take a look down. There is no mark left on your mithril armor. That's its legendary action. Marle, you're up.
I have a question about the spell Prayer of Healing. It says
Okay,
it takes
what's the
me
question?
10 minutes to cast.
Yes, if you'd like to sit there for 100 turns, you may cast it.
Fantastic, I won't be doing that. That's terrible. Okay, I mean, I guess that's good for when we sat down. But
yeah.
Okay, cool. I think.
Abby, you're next.
Sorry, I've been fucking.
Sorry.
Feng?
Yeah, on my turn, can I shout it out to Mamba? Use the dragon arrow.
Good idea. Sorry, I've been fucking with Rhythm this whole time. I didn't actually get the time to plan a turn. That's an action, Okay. I think... Aha! If I attack, can I do Vow of Enmity afterwards?
You may use a bonus action to cast Vow of Enmity first if you'd like.
Yeah, that would be really, really handy.
Okay, yeah, you reach out and you once again place this mark of vengeance and anger, feeling the wounds across you, looking at your allies who are covered in icicles and bleeding quite badly from them. You do place your Vow of Enmity upon them, and you can make your attacks if you wish.
I'm gonna call it an icy slut. And yeah, and then I am going to swing my wee sword.
Okay, you have advantage because you're against your vowed target.
Fantastic. So that is a +6, I think. Yeah, +6 with me longsword. So that is a 19 and a 23.
Both of them hit as bam, bam, you rush back into the combat range next to Feng and swing twice, carving against this dragon. We'll go ahead and roll your damage.
Can I use a spell slot for smite?
You can.
I'm gonna smite them.
All right, that's an additional 2d8 damage.
So how many d8 are we working
Smite
with
is so
here?
good.
2 for... Okay. I'm only smiting on the 1.
You only smite 1. Cool.
So it's an additional 2d8. Okay,
Yeah.
so...
Go ahead and roll your damage then.
So first attack is a... 17.
17, is that including the smite, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And then oh wait, I didn't do the +5. So it's whatever I just said, +5.
Okay.
17 + 5, 22.
Yep. I got it.
And then 11 points.
11 on the second one.
Yes.
Nice.
And rather than be a dumbass, I'm going to stand there.
All right. Are you staying shoulder to shoulder with Feng?
I am indeed.
Okay. That's going to end your turn there then. Locking shields once again with Feng, forming a sort of mini shield wall together. It's going to bring us back to the top. Mamba, you're up.
I'm gonna grab one of the dragon arrows.
All right.
With this strike, I'm gonna, if I hit, I'm gonna use the Sapphire Strike thingy.
Okay, so you get advantage on the attack roll because of Zephyr Strike. As you knock one of these coiled dragon arrows and pull it back, there's this sort of elemental wind that coils around the arrow and around the bowstring before you loose.
I really hope that was a nice laugh.
12!
12. Oh no! The arrow does completely miss the dragon. You almost overdraw it, and at the last minute, the dragon dips its head and you fire up as it fires up into the ceiling. The arrow hits the top of the cave wall, but doesn't shatter, and it does land behind the treasure hoard somewhere.
I'm gonna shoot again, but with a normal arrow.
Regular arrow, cool. That's a flat roll this time.
What do I mean with that?
So it's not at advantage.
The other one wasn't an advantage.
The other one was at advantage because you used your Zephyr Strike. Would you like to roll again? Roll another d20 for your previous one. Yeah, that is almost the entire use of Zephyr Strike, by the way. Like, the whole reason for it is to give you an additional chance of hitting.
I thought it was to re-roll the damage. No, if I hit or not.
No. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll another d20 to see if that dragon slaying arrow hits. We'll quickly...
I do hit.
What'd you get?
25.
25 does hit. Okay, so that's important. That was a dragon slaying arrow. So with Zephyr Strike, go ahead and roll your regular bow damage.
Yeah.
Plus 1d4.
Yeah.
I believe Zephyr Strike then gives you an additional d8.
Yeah, 8, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
And what was this arrow doing?
I will come to that in just a second. I'd like you to roll this bit first.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
So roll that damage first.
Eight.
In total?
Altogether, yeah.
Altogether 8. Is that including your +2 from the...
Oh, no, 10.
So 10 in total. Nice. And then the dragon's going to make a Constitution saving throw. Which it needs a 17. It does get a 21, so it is going to pass. However, you'd still deal half the damage to it. Can you please roll me 6d10? As this dragon slaying arrow embeds into it, there is an almighty roar coming from this beast. Which I'm feeling a bit too rough at the moment to do.
When it's a 0, it's a 0 or it's a 10?
10. If it says 0 on the dice, it's a 10.
I like hearing that.
It's good.
29.
29, so it's going to halve it down to 15 because it did pass, but that is still a lot of damage. Nice. The creature sort of recoils backwards. There's a moment where it has to brace itself with its feet just to stop from sliding away from the force of this arrow that impacts into it. And as it's recovering, you have a second shot. What would you like to do? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, that was odd. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot again with a normal arrow.
The normal arrow. Go ahead and fire a flat roll this time. It's not at advantage.
Yeah, 19, sorry.
19. As your second arrow follows up and it does strike into the dragon, go ahead and roll your damage. That's a d6 plus 2.
3.
3, another 3 points. That's still quite a lot with added to your previous shot. Nice. There is a clattering of coins that just sort of spray around the cavern as the dragon gets hit by this. You see its gaze immediately shifts towards you. With that, it's going to be the lair action. You guys watch as the dragon sort of glances down towards the two of you in melee combat with it. And it is going to immediately sort of its eyes immediately erupt into this blue magic. A wall of ice juts out from between you and it. The wall sort of shooting upwards and completely obscuring you guys from the dragon as it blocks you guys off. On its turn, it is going to take flight. You hear the beating of wings and see it shooting over the wall away from you guys. It's going to clamber down, shooting towards Mamba. Does it get its breath back? It does. However, it's not going to use it, as it's going to just crash into you, Mamba, and unload its attacks against you. Roaring in rage. It seems you royally pissed it off by shooting an arrow specifically designed to kill it. It's going to attack with its claws first on a dirty 20 on the first claw, which I believe is going to hit.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it does.
Which is going to be 11 points of slashing damage as it rakes across your front. Its second claw is going to come in on a 17 to hit.
It does.
For a further 14 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to bring its head back and just rear down to try and bite. These are at disadvantage, right? Because you marked it with unwavering.
Yeah, Mark.
No, sorry, Feng. Is it a disadvantage even if it's moved away from you?
Sure. While it is within 5 feet of me.
No, so it is gone away from you. So it does land both of those strikes, and it's going to try and bite down upon you for a 16 to hit. What's your armor class?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, 13. I'm down.
Oh yeah, it's so it does hit. It's got to roll its damage first. That is not good. There's going to be 20 points of piercing damage.
Down.
You guys watch these jaws clamp around Mamba, throw them around, and then just cast their unconscious body to the floor. It then sort of coils around on its 4 legs and just stares at the pair of you. One down. And it is going to end its turn there. Feng, you're up.
How beat does it look?
It's looking pretty hurt. It is looking pretty hurt.
Cool. I am going to charge. Go for it. Let's go kill this dragon. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it twice.
You rush across, raising your warhammer. You're going in for the attack. Make your attack roll for me.
16 plus 7, so that's...
It is gonna hit. Yeah,
Sweet.
it is gonna hit.
Oh.
It's this moment of anger and frustration as you rush forwards, bring your warhammer
6
across.
plus 4, so that's 10 points.
Nice.
And then I'll second attack. Say 15 this time plus 7. So
It's still gonna hit. Yeah.
round. 4 plus 4, so that's 8 points. And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna attack him again because he
With
dealt
your-
damage.
Yep. Nice.
And I've got advantage on this one. Come on, not 20. Oh, 18 plus 7, so that hits.
It's also gonna hit. You seeing this dragon attacking your allies, you just immediately burst forwards. Bam, bam, bam.
I rolled an
third
8,
strike.
so that's 8 plus 4 plus 3, so that's 15 points.
Nice. Very nice. You see as it's being sort of battered around, it sort of pulls its head backwards, trying to get away from you. Before that third strike just sort of catches it again. Blood begins to spill from its jaw. And it is not looking good. With that, is that going to end your turn?
Yeah, I've got nothing. I'm out. I'm tapped.
Okay, it's going to use its legendary action to sort of once again reach out with jaws and attempt to bite down on you, Feng. That's going to be a 19 to hit you, which I believe misses.
I love play.
You again. Your shield comes up, just clamps down on that shield. You manage to avoid narrowly. The teeth sort of come close, but they are not quite enough as you manage to pull it away and get back. Marle, it's your turn.
Okay. Mamba, I'm coming for you in a second. Alright, as my bonus action, I am going to cast Shield of Faith on myself. Because fuck this dragon!
Yeah, you see this glimmering golden glow appear around yourself as the magic goes through. Remember to mark your spell slot off.
Yup.
That raises your armor class, I believe, to 22.
Yeah, it does.
Which is going to make it incredibly hard to hit.
I am going to now charge at this stupid dragon.
Okay, you rush on forwards, bring your sword to bear, and go ahead and make your attack rolls. You've got 2 of them at advantage because of Vow of Enmity.
Oh, lost a dice. That is... Okay, a 19, and... Did I roll a 13 and a 17 last time? That's fucking hilarious. I like these dice. That's a 23 and a 19.
Both of them hit.
And I'm smiting. Both times.
Both of them. That's the last of your level 1 spell slots.
That's fine.
Go ahead and roll your damage here.
Cool. So that's 1d8 and then...
That dragon.
Right. 3 for the first attack. That is 10. That's 14. Plus 9. Plus... maths. 13? Yeah, 13. So 19 plus 13.
19 plus 13.
Yeah.
32. You bring your blade in. Bam! Golden energy sparks off your blade as the smite erupts out of it, carving a groove across the side of its head. The second one, you dive slightly forwards. You bring your blade up into its stomach. And again, as the dragon stumbles and crashes down onto the floor. And you guys are perfect champions at this. As it gets
my god,
back
no way.
up. Sort of shaking and staggering. It almost spits blood onto the floor as you guys have done a soul searchers.
Yes, we have done a soul searchers.
The air around you once again immediately begins to get cold and chilly. Can you all please make me Constitution saving throws?
Oh god.
As the lair itself.
Me too.
You also make a Constitution saving throw, Mamba.
Oh dear. Constitution save throw 21 for me, and for Nuki, well, keep getting that stats up. Con 3, so Nuki got a 16. 13 plus 3.
Marle and Mamba, sorry, I didn't catch yours.
Nat 20 plus 5.
Natural 20.
That's it.
All right, you guys all succeed. In which case, remember, you're okay. You're not affected by it. The two of you take 6 points of damage. Feng, yours is half to 3.
Okay, 6 is fine. I can deal with 6.
As does Nuki.
It's bad, but I can still deal with it. I'm looking awful.
I'm not taking damage.
You're not. No, you're okay. You passed and you're unconscious. You don't take the damage from it.
Even with a nat 20, by the way.
Even with a nat 20, you
Okay.
do succeed. You passed the check and you
Okay.
took half the damage.
That's fine.
It would have been more. It would have been 12. But with that, it's then going to take its turn as it rears backwards and its mouth once again opens. Ice and cold air erupting from it before this breath opens up towards the two of you. Can you both please make me Constitution saving throws? As you're stood next to each other, you do get the plus, I believe it's +4 from
Plus
standing
4?
next to.
Yeah,
Oh,
plus 4.
beautiful.
That's a 22.
I rolled an
Martin?
18. I got 26.
That's also going to pass. You guys do take half of this damage. Feng, you're going to take half of it again because it's cold.
I'm down.
Possibly. You guys would take 45 points.
Yeah, I'm definitely
That is
down.
half to 23.
100%
Feng, that's
down.
half to
12?
12.
One more damage! One more damage.
As Marle also drops down. Marle, as
Marle's down?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
as you start falling into unconsciousness, Marle,
Mhm.
you are encased in a block of ice.
Love that.
Just trying to intercept. Oh, too late. It's too late.
No, there's no chance. I took too much damage. I had 8 hit points left.
Oh.
That is
Oh,
that is the dragon's turn. Feng, you're up. What are you doing?
he's gonna drop his warhammer and he's just gonna.
Oh, sorry. Really quickly, Mamba, can you please make me a death saving throw?
Oh, jeez.
It's a flat D20, right?
Yeah, it's a flat D20 roll.
16.
You do pass your first save. Feng, now you're up.
He's gonna drop his warhammer and he's just gonna crack his knuckles and just land a haymaker.
All right. Go ahead. Make your attack roll.
Oh my god.
19? 7, yeah, plus 7, yeah, 19.
+7. Nice. You drop your weapon, seeing your ally frozen in a block of ice, seeing Mamba unconscious, Nuki badly hurt. You drop your weapon, get your fist up. And how would you like to kill this dragon with your bare hands?
It's still gonna be like a massive, wild, like heavyweight boxing haymaker to the side, just like.
You bring your fist in, you crack it right beside its eye as it lowers its head to breathe this ice. Break it open. It opens its mouth, turning its head to the side, and it attempts to bite down on you. Sort of brace your shield against one side, your hand against the other of its jaw. You sort of grab it and stop it in its track. It trying to bite down. Your muscles burn, your body aches. The cold air of its mouth washes over you. However, in its weakened state, you begin pushing back. You lodge your shield and twist it to lock its jaws around the shield, and you just push with your hand. And you push and you push until there's a loud snap as you break its bottom jaw, hinging it backwards and turning your shield about and pushing it forwards and just thrusting the shield through the top of its mouth until there's a loud squelch. There's a
Noise.
groan and before a loud crashing thump on the floor.
Nice. Can I run over and try and help the other two?
Who are you going to first?
Mamba.
You go to Mamba first. What would you like to try and do? You've used your action. You have a bonus action left.
Crap, I don't have nothing.
Okay.
I have nothing for a bonus action. Nope.
Marley,
Mhm.
make me a death saving throw, please.
Oh god, I hate making these. You don't get a plus or anything on that, do you?
Nope.
Failed one.
What'd you roll?
Oh no.
You got a 5. You fail your first.
Yup.
Mamba, you are next. The cold air of the room immediately begins to ease, is what you notice, Feng. Please begin with the death saving.
Two.
2.
Oh no.
Mark failure. Feng,
What?
what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and stabilize. Can I? I'm gonna search Mamba for a health potion.
Mamba, do you have a health potion in your inventory? No. You search for a health potion, there is nothing there. Would you like to try and make a medicine check?
Please.
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
I am the best at these. That's bad. For 12.
You do succeed. You manage to cauterize the wounding, but you grab some bandages from anywhere you can find. You sort of rip some of the clothing. You manage to stabilize Mamba. You turn over your shoulder, and you still see Marley encased in a block of ice. Marley, make me another death saving throw.
I'm using a different d20, because this is how I
Paste in the
deal
block.
with my
Oh.
problems. Okay, that's fine. 13. That's a pass, right?
13 is a pass.
Thanks.
So you've got 1 pass, 1 success. Mamba, you are alive but unconscious. You're okay. Feng, what are you doing?
I feel like if I just hit the block of ice, it's gonna hit her.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend, you can see the blood trickling out of the frozen, jagged icicles that stuck into the Marley from the breath attack. You can see it trickling through some of the slight cracks in the ice block.
I'm gonna have, yeah, I've got to hit the ice. I've got no, yeah, I'm gonna hit the ice.
Fuck it.
With your hand, or you pick up your warhammer?
Warhammer.
You pick up your warhammer, sort of grip it, you aim, trying to hit the ice and not break through to Marley. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Is this going against my AC or the ice?
For time for a nat 20, I'm just saying.
Natural 20?
Natural 20.
You crack against the ice. It only had an AC of 5. You do hit.
Nice.
I do, however, need you to roll damage.
Okay.
Love
Rolled
this.
a.
Remember to double it, and then add your modifier.
Oh, jeez. 6. 10 points.
10 points. You see large cracks shattering through the ice, but it's not broken.
Oh no! Attack it again. We got 2 attacks right.
Make another attack roll.
Oh, that's not as good. It's I rolled a 5.
It is AC 5.
I remember you saying it was 5
you,
DC, right?
you do strike it. You do strike it. Go ahead and re-damage for me.
6 plus 4 points.
For another 10.
Mm-hmm.
Large chunks begin to break off, but it is still there. Marley, please make me another death saving.
Oh god. Yay! 13.
13 is second success. At this point, the lair action does take part. The ice immediately starts to melt. In fact, it melts exactly enough. It took 10 points of damage, takes it to a total of 30. The ice melts away, falling apart from the damage you've already done, and clatters onto the floor. Feng, would you like to make a medicine check?
Yes, please.
Go ahead and make your medicine roll.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 6.
6. You fail to stabilize Marley. Marley, please make me another death save.
Oh, okay. 16.
16.
Yeah.
The wounds managed to stabilize themselves, and you are now okay. Feng, you do see as some of the icicles that had buried into her already begin to melt away. And both of your companions, although unconscious, are alive. At this point, we're out of combat.
Can I drag him up behind some? Like, where's the dragon's body in relation to the room?
The dragon's body is almost to the side of the cavern where Mamba tried to run to.
Okay.
And your two allies are next to it.
Okay. I'm gonna drag them both over towards the gold pile.
Okay.
Yeah.
Them both across the gold pile.
And then I guess I'm gonna try and make some sort of camp.
What do you have?
How
are you going to make a camp?
I have a bedroll, I believe.
I think we all do.
Hmm.
So you can probably just loot us, I guess.
Yeah, I'll go through that. I'm gonna go through that stuff.
That's
You
fine.
go through their stuff. Whilst going through their stuff, Marle, do you have any healing potions?
No.
Or health potions?
No.
Nope. You don't find any
We
healing
need to get
equipment
some of those.
at all. As you do, you get the bedrolls out and you try and keep them warm as best as you can. This place, although the dragon is dead and is beginning to slightly warm up, is still completely frozen. And you go through their equipment. You do wrap them up in their own bedrolls, doing your best to keep them warm.
And I have no idea how long they're gonna be, do I? Okay, I'm just gonna. Can I take the pouch off Mamba's side and just start filling it up with gold?
You just start filling this
Yes.
quiver.
Oh, I've got to wait. There's
full
nothing I
of
can do.
money. Go ahead and make me an investigation check. You're not pressed for time, and you have an easy way of storing all this money, so roll it at advantage for me.
Cool. The first one's a 16 minus 1, so that's a 15. Second one is a. I'll take the first one. 15.
15. You find a few things scattered around this treasure hoard. You find a sort of a long oak bow.
Long.
Seems to
I need a
be
pen.
it's a long bow, and it seems to be wrapped in silver.
Wow.
There's a silver swirling pattern that goes all the way up both limbs.
Oak longbow. Okay.
You also find a small twig, about this long, that seems to be sort of curled at the bottom and has 3 individual twigs wrapped around it, going towards the tip.
It just looks like a twig to me.
It looks like a twig with almost a seashell pattern on the bottom and 3 twigs wrapped around the same twig. You then find a steel javelin. However, the javelin has it looks to you at the start like a break in the middle. The javelin continues up before jutting down at an angle and continues jutting.
Oh. The fuck is that?
Okay.
Love that.
Funky steel javelin.
You continue going through, and you find a greater healing potion.
Oh, amazing.
You find 2 regular healing potions.
I use the 2 regular ones.
Okay. You also find 5 individual sort of, I'm going to call them knickknacks, but they seem to be made of really nice materials. They're like small statues. There's like a very basic looking sort of brooch, and you find 5 art objects.
Interesting.
As you continue going through this treasure hoard, you do try and count. You're not the best at it. You are just scooping money. You are just scooping money at this point into this quiver. Would Feng count it?
And if he believes he's got a long wait, maybe. No, he wouldn't. He'd be like, there's a lot there. I'm just gonna chuck it in.
Okay. You just scoop all of this money into this quiver. An unknown
Everything.
number. There are copper pieces, there are silver pieces, there are gold pieces. That you do come across a bunch of platinum pieces, but it's hard to see mixed up in this sort of smorgasbord of coin. You're just blindly scooping it into the point where this is a quiver that, as you've been told, is almost bottomless. But you get to a point where the small part of this quiver is actually full. And you continue filling the next 2 bits. With that, it takes a while. It takes you about 20 minutes of scooping.
That's fine.
But you
If
are
they
left
haven't-
alone.
If they haven't woken up by then, but the time I finish, then I'll use the healing potions.
Both of them?
Yes, the 2 minor ones, one on each.
Okay. Guys, go ahead and roll. Actually, Feng, you're the one using it. 2d4 plus 2. Just roll once.
2d4.
Just roll once, and that's what they'll both get.
2 and 1, so that's 3. Do you say 2d4 plus 2?
Plus 2, so
5
5.
points. 5 points.
So you guys both have 5 hit points. As you wake up, staring at this ceiling where the ice on the walls is now beginning to drip. And the gold pile is gone. And there is a dead dragon in the corner.
Did we win?
Yeah, we won.
The fuck?
You did good.
Yeah. Damn.
I killed it with my fist.
Fuck yeah. Stupid fucking dragon.
All the gold disappeared though.
Did you put it in the quiver?
Oh, it just vanished.
Like poof?
Yeah, poof.
No, it didn't.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
What do I roll?
That's
What do I
not
roll
bad,
to
you know.
combat this?
Deception. That's an 11.
It's an 11.
My
Yeah, I know. So, you guys love Feng.
we do.
He's been kind to you guys. He's kind to his animals. It's earning you guys a lot of brownie points. And you bless him. You know when he tries. But he's not very good at this lying game.
You put it in the quiver, didn't you, Feng?
Maybe.
Well, that's good.
A little bit.
Did you count it?
all of it. Yeah.
How much was there?
An unknown number.
Ah, a lot then. That's
There's
cool.
a lot.
Seeing that we.
I found some other stuff too.
Oh yeah.
I found an oak longbow.
Ooh.
Some small twirly twig is what I put it down as. Funky steel javelin and some knick-knack stuff. I hold up those 5 art objects.
Ooh. Fancy shit. Okay. I think I should probably start casting Prayer of Healing, which is thankfully a level 2 spell.
Okay.
So over the next 10 minutes, I will be giving everybody 2d8 plus 4 worth of health.
Okay, you guys settle down for a moment. Just taking a moment to sort of breathe.
17 points.
And you guys all heal 17.
Cool.
The cave look like it's melting now. Like
You can
quickly?
taking a look at the walls of ice. You can see that it's all beginning to drip.
can I tell how long it's gonna last? Knowing ice.
Make me an arcana. You can either make me a nature or an arcana check.
Nature.
If it is nature for you, it'll be an advantage. This is where you grew up around this sort of thing.
Sweet. 19. No, I'll take the 19, which is plus 2, so 21.
So you know that should this be regular ice, it would take a while. hours for this all to melt.
Mm-hmm.
You do, however, know that this is not naturally made ice.
Okay.
The three of you are awake. You are alive. What would you like to do?
Can
What do you want to do?
Can I cut a lot of the dragon skin?
Oh.
You like to harvest?
I want to
Parts of this
harvest
dragon?
the parts of the dragon that could be fashioned into armor.
Okay, so you're going to try and attempt to harvest some scales. Mamba, what are you doing?
I wanna collect the arrow that I missed.
Yep, it's not hard to go and find it. You do go and pick it up. It doesn't take long at all. Is there anything else you'd like to try and do?
Dragon.
Can I pick up some broken teeth? Some dragon teeth?
You can try. So, can Marle and Feng, can you please make me either a survival or a medicine check?
Both are the same. Cool.
Survival.
I got a 14.
I got a 9.
Okay. Welcome back, Rhythm. After the boss fight, nice.
Yeah, I love that. Thanks, Rhythm.
Okay, Feng, you managed to get 4 dragon's teeth.
Cool.
What did you get, sorry, Marley?
14.
A 14.
Yeah.
You managed to get 5 pounds of dragons.
5
White
pounds
dragons.
of dragons. Oopsie. Let's try and change that. There we go. Let's get not attack music. There we go. Right. So 5 pounds of dragon skin.
White dragon scales.
White dragon scales. 5 pounds. White. Durgan. Oh, it's put the fucking attack music back on. Love that. Oh well. It's got music. That's all I care about at the moment. Okay. I think we should probably try and leave. It looks a bit melty in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. We can either go back the way we came past the sharks. I mean, we beat a dragon, we can beat sharks, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
With my dishes.
Or we can go up the cliff. Or the rock face up to the hole.
True. We could. Can we investigate the ice to see if it's scalable?
Taking a look around the back of the cave where the tunnel up goes, it's actually mostly rock.
Okay.
It's definitely scalable, although it will be difficult. You guys don't have necessarily all of the equipment that would help you climb.
I think we should swim. What do you guys think?
How high is the wall? Sorry. How high is it up?
You see it go. The wall itself goes up about 90 feet, and then the tunnel just goes.
Oh. Yeah, let's head back.
Okay.
I mean, is anyone? Do we need to like stay here for a little while we heal up and get some bits back? I feel like I could do with a rest.
I can lay on hands. I can heal everyone. At least, like, a little bit. I can't heal myself with lay on hands, can I?
What up?
So I've always done it so that paladins can heal themselves
Yeah.
with their hands. So I will continue sticking to that.
Okay, that's good.
What about a short rest?
Yeah, that works. You just...
Yeah.
I don't know what I get with a short rest, not gonna lie. I've just hit dice, I guess.
You guys can use your hit dice to regain health.
Yeah. I haven't done that in a while. There we go, thank you. Yeah, so... Should we have a little rest and then go? And I do some healies on everyone, and then we'll be probably back at full health.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. So I'm gonna give 10 points to everyone.
Nice.
Or hit an additional 10.
which is all of my lay on hands, so. And then.
You may also use your hit dice if you wish, guys.
Alright, so that. Okay. I'll use. What are my hit dice? D10.
D10s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the one.
Yeah, I'm gonna use.
Yeah, I'll use one.
All use one, so roll your hit dice. For all of you, it's a D10 plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh! I forgot about that. Cool. That's 11 then. Nice.
Nuki, I believe, is also a D10.
Cool.
Wait. I'm nearly back to full. Not quite full. How many hit dice Nuki got?
6.
Ah. Nuki's gonna use 3.
They will add their Constitution modifier 3 times.
3, 8, 2, and 13. Constitution. 13 plus 9. 22.
Nice.
Cool. Cool. And I got all my stuff back because I'm a fighter.
Is there any part of the dragon that we could... I mean, aside from the scales, is there anything that we could wrap ourselves in?
How big is the head?
The head is easily almost twice your size, Feng. Almost.
Wow.
Ignore me. Ignore me.
Like, I'm thinking of basically trying to make it so we don't freeze. Because we've been here for a while.
You can try. You've got the
Okay.
scales so far.
Yeah,
I feel like it's warming up though because the ice is melting.
yeah. I'm just... I think we should try it just in case anything happens. But wait, no. Because if we go down...
What are you going to try and do?
No, I have a good idea. I have a really good idea. I'm going to take a load of the dragon bits, turn them into stakes, and just stick them on something, doesn't matter what. And then we have bait. We have shark bait. Hoo-ha-ha.
Okay. You take a couple of chunks of meat from this dragon. It's odd because it's cold to the touch. But you do take a couple of chunks of meat.
Nice. Cool. Are we ready to swim back? And then we have some bait just in case the sharks come.
Okay.
Feel pretty clever with myself, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I say give it a go. Or some of that is going to attract the sharks to us.
But yeah, then we just yeet it in a direction. In a direction.
You
And...
can,
Oh,
can you throw stuff underwater?
no, but we can, like, ease it in that direction. Surely?
I mean, yeah, I'm game. Let's give it a go.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm feeling less...
If there is nothing else that you guys would like to do, you guys begin heading your way back through the caverns towards the break in the ice that you had previously made. We flew past our break. It is now 5 to 10, so we are going to take a quick 10-minute break here.
Cool.
Perfect. Perfect.
Go to the loo and do what they need to do.
Be concerned
we're
about
back
the
to-
issue that we might
Wait a
get
minute.
eaten by sharks. Well,
I'm chugging water and eating dry food. This is the worst.
Letty, please don't die.
I'll try.
Everyone needs to stop dying. This is alarming. I even, like, before everything kind of went, like, in our favor, aside from the, you know, the death saves, I had in Spanish, the words for "we need to get the hell out" ready to say to Letty in Gnomish, because I was just like, the dragon's not going to speak Gnomish, so we could just say it and it won't have a clue. Yeah, so that tab is just open there, because I started panicking, was just like, I am not dying today. Pixie, stop preventing my death. I will always prevent your death. So how much are you going to pay for your dragon scale mail? That's going to be an interesting conversation. I can't wait. Wow. If everyone's
Why are
ready.
you calling cheese in Spanish?
Why are we calling cheese in Spanish?
Yeah.
No.
So is cheese in Spanish?
Oh, the queso.
Yeah, that means cheese.
Wow, Darkstar, did you make spicy corn cheese at work the other day? Or do you mean a quesadilla? Because they might mean a quesadilla. Hope it's your entire purse seeing the stats for it. Oh, have you looked at the stats for it? Oh my god, I should look for that. Queso dip is cheese dip. Oh, okay. Oh, it is just cheese dip then. That's why they're talking about Spanish cheese. That's interesting. Pete, do what? No. Stop trying to make my DM do bad things to me. It's rude, Aywits. Run on to fix the dragon scale mail. I need to look at this in a minute. Okay, I'm all good if everyone else is all good.
Good.
Okay. Okay then. We'll continue with you guys diving back into the water. You notice this time as you step across the icy surface that you had to break through, it's actually beginning to crack under your feet. To the point where Nuki almost just collides through it. And you guys begin swimming back towards the exit. This portion is lit up, but there is still that maze of jagged natural teeth to get through, so can all of you please make me another acrobatics check as you try and get through.
What's it being lit up by?
It's currently being lit up by like glowing flora, sorry.
Oh, is it like a glow more than like a direct light?
They are emitting light. They are glowing and pulsating light out, and this is like strange crustaceans and seaweeds and reef segments.
Can I pick something up? I can see.
You can, yeah. It doesn't take you long. Do you have a knife?
No.
You can borrow my
I
dagger.
have muscles. I have
swim
muscles.
up to like some of the coral. You batter, you break some of the base of it with your hammer and pull it apart. You do have what is effectively an underwater torch.
Dope.
Nice.
Cool. Thank you. So was that a dex?
Acrobatics check, guys.
Acrobatics.
Cool.
4.
This is a disadvantage for everyone apart from Nuki.
I didn't roll disadvantage, but if you want to do it,
See if it gets lower.
Oh, mine got lower. I forgot it was disadvantage. Oh, good.
It's hard to do things underwater without something out there.
10.
10.
13 for Feng and 15 for Nuki.
Okay. Once again, as you guys are swimming through, the same two individuals, the two girls, cut yourselves on the razor sharp rocks. You both take 2 points of slashing damage.
That's fine. That's nothing.
Feng, you do watch as now with the light source, there is a trail of red seeping from both of them.
Okay. We're going to be fighting some sharks. Let's just go at this confidently.
Yeah?
You guys begin swimming back.
how
Go.
far? Sorry, how
Yeah.
far from where these sharks were?
Maybe like a 5-minute swim through this tunnel and up into the boat.
Can I cast? What? You said 5 minutes.
What would you like to do?
Nothing.
Okay. You guys begin swimming. You get back to the vertical section where you swim up and are in the ship, looking out through this hatch. Peeking out, you can't see the shark.
Can I do that thing where I detect good and evil? Divine sense.
You can use divine sense.
Oh wait, hang on.
Searching out with your divine sense,
Yeah, that's
you do not
pointless.
sense. You don't sense any demons,
No.
fiends, fae, or celestials down here.
No. Well, that's good.
That's good.
Fuck's
That was
sake.
definitely a plus. I would have been worried if we did.
Oh, I thought it would just, let us detect enemies, but obviously not. I'm a
What
dumbass.
would you guys like to do?
Try.
Well, so how far away is the other side of the ship? The other bit of the ship?
Maybe 30 feet to the other half of the ship.
I'm gonna bolt it to that half of the ship.
You swim straight across. You pause in the water, pulling yourself around. Make a perception check. At disadvantage, because it's beyond your line of sight.
Why'd it have to be disadvantage? It's not bad though. Perception. 13.
Okay. You do spot just having a 12. One of these sharks circling about 30 feet out from the wreck. Doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
Okay.
Okay. Is that the direction we have to go? It is, isn't it?
They are circling the wreck.
Okay. I think... Can I... Oh, I'm going to really regret doing this, but at least I'm not at a disadvantage for stealth. Can I...
You're underwater, remember?
Yeah, so no disadvantage.
For stealth, yeah.
I want to stealthily plant a couple of the stakes in areas to give them distractions.
You're going to swim around the wreck and put in
Yeah.
chunks of meat.
Hoping
Please
that they...
Please make me a stealth check.
Oh god.
I would like to cast Speak with Animals.
We can't hear you.
They discover.
Okay. You're going to cast the spell, yeah? The spell speaking animals.
The
Single use.
Okay. You cast Speak with Animals.
That was a 14 on my stealth.
Okay.
Sorry, does it take one slot?
No, it doesn't, because it's your single use.
Yeah.
It is a free use of it. Okay. You cast Speak with Animals. You go about, you start planting the bait. What are you doing now? You've planted some bait around the ship.
I'm gonna swim away from it and hope that we can swim in the direction that we need to go to get back.
Okay. You swim away from the bait, staying within the wreck itself.
Yeah.
Mamba, are you following?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys hide as best you can on the other side of the wreck, Mamba, you do begin to hear from somewhere out there in the water. I smell it. Food. Feed. Hunger. Before one of these large, dark shadows swims by the wreck and darts the bait.
Good.
You see this great shark thrashing and tearing at the meat before taking a big chink and swimming off in a different direction.
Good. Not to sound confident, but I'm glad that went well. And we just keep swimming?
Are you guys going to make a break for it?
Stealth.
Yeah, stealth.
We are not going to be able to outrun them.
No, they need to not know that we're here. That's stealth.
I'm going to try and get away stealthily.
Can you all, aside from Pixie has already made a roll, can you all please roll me Stealth checks.
Disadvantage, am I? No.
No, you're not.
It's not bad. One for Nuki, yeah?
I'm on for Nuki as well.
24.
Nuki got a natural 20.
Okay.
And Feng got a 13.
Okay. You guys swim down the wreck, hiding in some of the coal beds as you, again, pull yourself quietly. You can hear chatter behind you of hungry animals that begin arguing over the food as they feast on the bait, and you guys manage to slip away. You guys, how long does Speak with the Animals last? 10 minutes?
Yep.
You guys begin swimming, making your way back. It does take a while. About half an hour passes before you can get away. At this point, you can no longer see the light of the shipwreck and the glowing flora around it. The only light source now, the small amount that Feng is holding himself, as he continues to swing back down the shelf. After about another 20 minutes, you once again see this small light appear below you, 40 feet.
That thing.
The weird thing we found earlier, right?
Yeah.
Let's ignore it.
Yeah. Let's go around that.
You continue going. Another half an hour. Okay. Swimming in the cold. One single source of light. Can you all please make the perception check?
Oh god.
Make one for Nuki as well. This is at disadvantage for a lot of you.
Cool. Oh. Perception. Alright, I got a 16.
Nuki was an 11 and Feng was a 6.
I got a
Sorry, what was that, Mamba? 5. Marle. With a brief look over your shoulder as you're swimming, you see coming out of the darkness, almost trailing you, the snout, pointed snout of one of these large sharks.
Nice.
Begins swimming closer, and then there is a moment where it immediately starts to speed up, and then immediately dives, dipping out of the line of your vision and vanishing below you.
I'm gonna convey this information to everyone. Guys, we're being trailed by a shark and it just dipped down real low.
I still see it.
Looking around, you just catch it because your vision is better than Marley's.
And I dropped the
You
light.
see its tail vanishing. You drop the light. It begins to sink slowly.
I have to wear down with.
As that light source begins falling. Did you drop all of it or just some of it?
All of it.
You just dump it all. It begins dropping down.
Let's keep moving quietly. Hopefully it goes towards the light.
Yeah, true. Do I have any more of the stakes, or did I put them all out? I think I probably put them all out. Yeah, that's fine.
It would have been hard to carry a lot of them, especially while swimming.
Yeah.
And I imagine you didn't want to keep fresh meat on you. while
No,
swimming.
definitely
No,
not.
no.
Yeah.
That would have been so much
That would have been terrible.
As you continue swimming, you guys keep this slight look on the light that Feng dropped. You see the shark that had dipped down begin to come back up before a vast shadow, maybe 20 feet in length, bolts from one side of that light source, collides with that shark as an explosion of red in the water as it continues.
Huh. This is the
Just
problem.
keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Can you all please make me another? Are you guys going to try and book it, or are you going to try and be quiet?
Quiet. I think.
Please all make me another stealth check. It is at this point where Mamba and Marle, please roll this at disadvantage as you are still bleeding, sent into the water.
11.
Mamba,
Nuki got a 16.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you, Mamba.
17.
Okay.
And Feng got an 11.
11. Feng, you know cold water hunting. You've seen sharks. Whatever just ate the shark below you would be a beast that your people would be proud to hunt.
Oh, damn.
And you know that a blood trail in the water can travel for miles. You guys do your best to continue going down this trail back
No,
home.
not. I'm gonna turn around.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
I'm blind now, aren't I? I've dropped the thingy.
You dropped your lights.
Oh, damn.
We're
No,
blind,
I don't
being
turn. I
stalked
don't.
by
I don't.
sharks.
I don't turn around. We just keep going.
Thank
I
you.
can't do nothing to it.
No.
I don't know where it is.
Okay. You continue swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Just keep
Mamba and
swimming.
Marle, there is this looking around you into this darkness that is for you guys 60 feet and 90 feet respectively is just grey. You see as this giant 20 foot long, nearly 9 feet wide beast, this dire shark swims into your field of view, getting closer and closer. You see it as it comes within 40 feet, 30 feet, 20 feet. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I can't see it.
You can't. You just have this sinking feeling of dread.
I'm gonna whisper to Feng. It's right here. What do we do?
Feng's gonna turn around and ready, just ready a shield up. Yeah. I can't see now.
Can you try and talk to it? Tell it to leave us alone?
No.
It comes within 10 feet.
Can we just keep...
Whatever.
Can we hide?
Can I send? I must know a shark should be pretty close to me, right?
You don't see it. What you actually do feel in the next 6 seconds, you all feel it as this mass of muscle. I'm not sure if you guys know. Fun fact: sharks only have one bone in their body.
Yeah.
But you feel it as it nudges all 4 of you and goes past you.
Okay. Does it like us? Did we make a friend?
Mamba, please make it. You've already tried a perception check. Sorry, it was a 5. You on the edge of your vision, you see it as it begins to fade away from sight, as its tail turns around. And you know that the shark is, although out of your line of sight, is turning around.
I tell them, think it's trying.
Yeah. I think so too, but what the hell do we do? We're underwater. Can we even attack it?
You can hit it.
I guess we
think.
can hit it.
Be
but-
hard.
Do you have that javelin?
I have. Yeah. Do you know what? When I draw my. What's it called? My lance.
You pull your lance out.
Yeah.
This is hard to fight with underwater. Very hard to fight with underwater.
Yeah. I've got an
Yes,
idea
you
for
can.
it. It's cool.
Okay, you
Alright.
pull your lance.
Point me in the direction you last saw it. So if it charges us, it's gonna just drive itself into a spear thing. A lance.
Yeah, I find.
We're gonna point in the direction of the shark. I can't see anything, so I'm relying on them.
You sort of hold it out. You feel Mamba's like little gnome hands sort of grab your shoulders and just sort of turn you as best as possible. I'm just trying to point you like a turret in the direction that they think this shark is right now. Can Mamba and Marle please make me another perception check?
Yeah.
Again, unfortunately, it's a disadvantage. You have no light down here.
Can I have some light, please? Because I just rolled a nat 20. And it's turned into a 10.
Oh,
I know, right? 14.
that's still good though.
Yeah.
5. You do your best to aim Feng in the right direction. Marle, you're looking around. Your eyes instinctually follow the tip of the lance. And at the last minute, you glance down and see, bursting from the edge of your dark vision, opening its jaws, easily large enough to swallow you. You see the shark's 3 rows of teeth, each one the size of your hand, as it begins bursting upwards towards you. You do, however, spot it in the last second.
Cool.
Can you all please roll me initiative?
Oh,
As it
fuck.
does not get a surprise round on you.
Thank fuck for that. My initiative is not good.
I got a 14 on initiative.
Okay, I'll come to you guys in a minute.
No
Come to you
problem.
guys in a minute. Right, did anyone get above a 15?
24.
24. You got a 14? Marle?
Yeah.
Feng?
9.
Mamba. You, sorry, Marle, what do you do to alert your team? To alert your party?
Sorry, I actually just hit a pitch so high my mic didn't pick it up.
So, Mamba, you hear an exclamation of a really sort of shocked screech, and there's an explosion of bubbles out of Marley's mouth. As you see them looking down, you just look straight down, and you see this creature coming right out 60 feet away from you, directly below you. What are you going to do? You're up first. Marle, you are next.
With Zephyr Strike, can I help and move my party out of the way? I mean, can I move?
Zephyr Strike will affect your movement speed on the turn you choose to attack with it. So you'd have to make an attack in which would allow you to then push one of your allies.
So I cannot push both of them.
You could try and push both of them, but you wouldn't have the advantage of the speed that Zephyr Strike would give you.
So it's not.
Yeah, correct. Unless you would want the Zephyr Strike to be active, because that does mean that you can't have attacks of opportunity cast against you.
Oh, okay. It's going towards everyone, right?
It is coming from underneath directly up.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to cast Dragon Fighter.
That was, you're going to cast Zephyr Strike on yourself, isn't it?
I understand.
I didn't hear you, sorry, you're breaking up for me.
I can only cast it for myself, right?
Yeah, correct, yeah. So you are casting Zephyr Strike.
But can I push both of them?
You can then push both of them, but you won't have the benefit of the speed yet.
Yeah, that's
You
cool.
only, yeah, cool. Go ahead and... are either of you trying to contest this push?
No, she's just been leading me, so.
Alright, so you do push Feng and Marle 5 feet away from you. Just push them either side. That leaves you in the middle with Nuki. What do you want to do? You have 3 attacks on your first turn. You could push Nuki as well if you'd like.
I push Nuki as well.
Okay, yeah, you basically force your entire party to spread out a little bit and leaving you in the middle. That does use all 3 of your attacks for Gloomstalker. You have movement left. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Yeah, move away of the mouth.
You try and dart as quickly as you can to the side. Are you staying away from your allies? Or are you grouping up with one of them?
I'm grouping up next to Nuki.
You group up next to Nuki. Okay, cool. Marle, you've just been pushed away. You see, as Mamba tries to scatter you guys to spread out, it's your turn next. What do you want to do?
Cool. Where's is the big one near us? Like, is he attacking?
It's 60 feet below you. It's 60 feet below you, coming up very quickly.
Fantastic. I would like to harness some of my wonderful divine power to give me my a spell slot back.
Okay, is that taking action?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. I believe you can get back either a first or a second.
I think I haven't used the second. Oh no, I have. Okay.
You have because you used prayer healing.
I am going to get a first level back.
Okay.
There we go.
You channel your divinity and regain a first level spell slot.
Fantastic. And it's 60 feet below us. What happened to the one that was really close to me?
The one that was really close to you.
Yeah.
So one followed. There was a great white that followed you and then dove down.
Okay.
That was the great white that you can assume got eaten by this one.
Oh, that's fine.
Is vastly larger.
Then I would like to Hunter's Mark the big boy.
You can do that, yeah. Casting Hunter's Mark as an action.
It's actually as a
bonus
action.
as a bonus action.
Yeah.
And you do begin to see a slight trail where the shark is going. Are you gonna group up with an ally? Or are you gonna stay separated?
I would prefer to be near Feng.
and you swim over to Feng.
Yeah.
You guys, having been pushed apart, now group up into pairs. That is going to end your turn then.
Yep.
It's now the shark's turn. It is going to pick a pair. You see it swimming up directly under you, Marle. As it's going to come towards you, it covers the 60 feet in a single turn. And it's going to make an attack roll against... it's going to make an attack roll against Feng. No, sorry. You're the one that's bleeding. It's going to make an attack roll against you, Marle.
Of course.
You have not got your maximum hit points, so... that is going to be a 28 to hit you. As these jaws bite down upon you.
Intercept.
You can intercept some of this damage. Go ahead and roll your interception damage. Oh, it didn't actually roll that good.
Good.
7 plus 3, so that's 10 points.
You reduce the damage down to 2 points.
Yay!
And Pixie, you do take 2 points of piercing damage as these jaws just clamp around you. And before the shark releases for a second, which is going to quickly bring us around to Feng's turn. You can feel this creature below you.
Okay, shark twice with my hammer.
Go for it. You are at disadvantage for attacking underwater.
Okay. 17 and
you can replace some of your attacks with Nuki.
That's true, but Nuki's the other side now, right? She has a swim speed.
Nuki has a swim speed.
Can she see underwater?
I believe she has
She's-
dark vision.
She? Is that a thing? Can't see it on there.
Let's have a quick check. Can bears see in the dark? Their night vision is excellent and they are particularly attuned to detecting movement. Yes, I'll give her dark vision.
Alright, cool, that's amazing.
Google says bears can see.
Cool. Alright, yeah, the first one I will stick with me because I rolled a 16 and plus 7 for the Warhammer. That's
Okay.
22.
And this is you attacking.
Yeah.
And it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, that was disadvantage.
Okay, it does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I can't believe we were
Yeah.
naive enough to think that it was just going to be a dragon when we were
I only
fighting
rolled a
today.
2, so that's 6 points.
6 points of damage to the shark as your hammer comes crashing around it. Second attack.
Can I get Can I move Nuki to attack?
Yep.
Sweet, yeah, I'll do
Part of
that.
your movement. Cool. Nuki
And-
can make the distance, and Nuki with a swim speed does not fight at disadvantage. Nuki's a flat roll.
Wait, she is going to attack with her claws. Yeah, claws. Not a disadvantage. That
Nope,
is
Nuki can fight underwater.
19.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll
Wait.
Nuki's damage.
2d6 plus 5. 1. 9 points.
What was that?
9 points of damage.
9
Slashing.
points. Nice.
Uh,
As she comes across and just rakes across the shark.
can I action surge?
You can. Yep.
And Nuki's going to attack twice.
Nuki just goes in for a mauling frenzy against this beast.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make 2 more attacks for me.
With the claws, so... that was a natural 20.
Nice.
So, happy days.
Yay.
So that's 2d6.
Doubled.
3 again, so that's 6.
Doubled to 12.
12 plus 5, so that's 17 points of damage.
17 points. Nice.
And then the second attack, 11 plus 7, so that's 18.
Is gonna hit.
2d6, so it's 5 and 6. 11 plus 5, so 16.
16. Nice.
Keep going in.
Nuki, you can't see this.
Nope.
You do immediately feel the warmth of blood filling the area around you. As Nuki goes in, you hit the shark once, and then Nuki just mauls at this giant creature. And yeah, tears some big chunks out of it. Are you going to stay where you are?
Yep.
All right, that's going to bring us to the top, which is Mamba. Mamba, it's your turn.
Because of my new Death Explorer feature, Roving, my speed is the same as walking.
Say that again.
Because of my Death Explorer new feat, Roving,
Yeah.
if I understand right, my speed swimming is the same as walking, right?
You do. Yeah, hang on. Let me just... Where does
Really?
this come from? Deft Explorer. Yeah, because it replaces your natural explorer. So yes, you can actually swim underwater, which means
Wow.
you do not have disadvantage from making attacks underwater. You are fine.
Okay,
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, the Ranger's got a big update in Tasha's
Does it
Cauldron.
mean that I can shoot my arrows?
You can try. From what you understand, just because you can fight underwater doesn't mean projectiles can go underwater.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna use my daggers.
All right, are you drawing daggers?
Well,
You got short swords, haven't you?
yeah, I
Yeah.
just call them daggers, but
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah. You draw your short swords. Quickly swim over. I forgot you got this in level 6. This is really good.
And
That's
yeah,
a super
I'm
cool thing. I
gonna,
did not know you got that.
Yeah,
I'm
you get to.
gonna attack with both hands, right? So
Yeah,
I
you
have
can
to attack.
you can attack twice with your left and then once with your offhand as a bonus action if you wish.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Okie doke. So yeah, I'm gonna attack the 3 times.
All right, so your first two
no.
attacks, go ahead and make them. Are you going to spend your Zephyr Strike attack to get one of these at advantage?
Not this one because it will be cheating because I rolled 7 in total.
Okay, so that one definitely misses.
Yes.
But you do get to make another attack.
Yeah. In this time I'm gonna use the Zephyr Strike.
Okay, so make this attack at advantage as you erupt into a burst of speed.
12.
12 just misses. Would you like to push it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, you bring down your sword as it embeds into the shark. Go ahead and roll your damage.
4.
Remember to add your d8. And would you like to mark it?
No, but why I do it?
For the Zephyr Strike. Remember,
yeah.
it gives you
Yeah,
advantage
yeah,
and
yeah.
disadvantage. Yep. So that was 4 plus
8.
4 plus 8. 10. Nice. As you cut across, one thing you do notice is that as your blade sinks in and you wrench it out, there is a nasty crack in the blade and it takes 2 points of damage.
Did you add 8 plus 4? Like,
Oh, 8 plus 4, 12. My bad. Okay, you
and I
have
took 1 point of damage to my dagger.
2 points. 2 points of
points.
damage. Yep. You then have your bonus action. If you'd like, you can make an attack with your offhand weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
$16.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage, but don't add your modifier on top.
Because I'm playing D6.
It's just a
Oh,
d6 this one. Yeah.
3.
Is that 2?
3.
3. Nice. 63. Nice. With that, are you staying in combat with it, or are you going to move away?
I'm gonna move away. I don't have. I don't do opportunity attack, right?
They don't. No, not for a minute. So you back away, and you're doing okay. Marle, you're up.
Alrighty. I have. Whereabouts in relation am I to the shark?
Next to it. It just bit you.
True, it did. Lol. I'm going. Wait, it doesn't have opportunity attack.
Not against Mamba.
Ah, all right. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna regret this. It could really, really go badly, but what's the likelihood of me climbing on top of the shark and plunging a knife in, plunging a dagger into its eye?
You can try. Go ahead and make me a acrobatics check at disadvantage underwater.
Love that.
As you try and grab a hold of the shark. Or athletics. Or athletics.
I would significantly prefer athletics.
Go for it. Go for it.
I got a 19.
Is that a disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yep. You managed to grab a hold of its dorsal fin. Because there is nowhere else to grab the shark. You realise that with its size, you can't quite reach its eye, but you can just stay on it if you want to stay on the shark. That's the plan.
I would like to stay on.
Alternatively, you can try and sit on its face, which is varying degrees of
Yeah.
Dumb.
Good luck.
No,
It's a shark.
I would like to stay on the shark.
Okay.
And use my weapon attacks to stab it with the dagger.
Make 2 attacks for me.
Okay. Is this still at disadvantage?
It is, because you're still underwater. It's still
Right.
hard to... Like, you know how it is in water. It's a lot more effort to move underwater than it is.
Okay. Right, well I got a 15 and a 16 on disadvantage. Thank you, dice
is gonna
gods.
That is going to hit.
It's even +6 as well, so...
Yeah, that is definitely going to hit.
Cool, so my 2 dagger attacks do...
That's the first attack.
Oh no, I rolled both of them at disadvantage and it was a 15
Oh,
and a
right.
16.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's both of them going to hit. Both of them are going to hit.
So that is 8 and 6, so 14 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And I would like to hold on to the shark as tight as possible, if at all possible. Hold on with the dagger plunged
Okay,
into
so
it.
you've got your dagger plunged in. You're holding onto its dorsal fin. You have mounted a shark underwater. This is interesting. It's now its turn. It is going to spend its action to dash away from the group.
Nice.
Opportunity
Feng,
attack.
you do get an opportunity attack here.
Sweet.
And Nuki.
Technically, Nuki would as well.
Yes!
Sweet.
Is it less than 5 feet from me?
You chose to swim away, didn't you?
Did I?
Feng.
I don't remember, to be honest, so yeah.
16 for Feng.
I think you... Sorry, 1 second now. I think you did because you knew you wouldn't get attack opportunity when you moved off. So
Yeah.
I think you did swim away. Cool. What was that thing?
16 for Feng.
It is going to hit.
D8.
And that is a disadvantage.
Yeah. I rolled
yeah,
a
cool,
9
cool.
on disadvantage.
Yeah, cool.
That's 6 plus 4, so 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then for Nuki, claws. That was a 12. 13. 6 plus 7.
13.
Mhm.
Nuki hits.
Wow. Really?
Very big difference between 12 and 13, it turns out.
2d6, so 1, 5, 10 points.
10 points. Nice. Okay. Both of these attacks do rake across this shark as it swims away. You guys watch as... Well, Feng, you don't. You feel it go past you, and you hear this as Marle goes with it. Mamba, you do watch as this shark goes to the end of your vision and keeps going. You know it's gone at least 90 feet away. Marle, you're not sure where it's gone. It has vanished off into the inky void of the ocean. And that is the end of its turn. Feng, what would you like to do?
Nothing.
You can't see.
Nothing. I'm just gonna brace. I guess I take the dodge action.
Yeah, take the dodge action. Because you take the dodge action, Nuki with no commands also takes the dodge action. Mamba, the shark just vanished 90 feet away from you. You don't know how far it's gone beyond that. What would you like to do?
I tell that to Fan and I start.
I didn't catch that. You sort of cut out for me. You start.
I tell that to Fan and I start swimming towards Marle, trying to find her.
You go 35 feet, is it?
No, 30.
30. Is that included? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, 30 feet. You go 30 feet and you still can't see it. Marle, it's your turn. You're still riding a shark.
Sweet.
You can see the light that was dropped.
Uh-huh.
It has been sinking all this time.
Okay.
Taking a look back, you can guess that the cliff wall where Feng is about 140 feet away.
That's far off. Okay.
I am.
What would you like to do?
I'm still on the shark, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna keep stabbing.
Make your 2 attacks.
Okay. Disadvantage, right?
Correct, disadvantage.
Okay, so that's a 14 and an 8, so that's a dirty 20 and a 14.
Okay, they both hit.
Oh my god. Okay.
You are rolling 4 dice, right?
I'm rolling 2 d20s twice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then just marking one of them, but, you know.
Yeah, cool. So long as you're separate then.
Yeah.
Cool. They do both hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Sweet. So that is... Wait.
Remember, a dagger is a d4.
Can you smite with a dagger?
Yes, you can.
Can I smite with a dagger?
Yes, you may.
I'm going to use my last second level spell slot to smite on one of my attacks.
Okay, that is 3d8 for the second level spell slot, plus a d4.
Okay. So...
plus a d6 because your hunter's marked it.
Oh yeah, I didn't even do the hunter's mark last turn.
Okay, we'll remember it going forwards.
Cool. So from smite, that is 12, 17. That is 25 points of damage on one attack.
Okay.
And on the second attack, that is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
I would also like to make sure that my placement of the dagger is nearing closer to its eye. Or
You're slowly crawling up this
essentially,
shark.
Yes.
So you've let go of the dorsal fin and you are climbing up the shark with the dagger.
Yeah, I'm using the dagger to hold on to it.
To try and anchor yourself in.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, you feel the momentum of the shark. It's going to continue going as it starts to barrel roll to try and throw you off. Please make me an acrobatics check at disadvantage. Or an athletics check at disadvantage.
Athletics. Okay. Alright. I've got a 16.
You hold on. You hold on to the shark. You guys do watch for a brief split second. There is a burst of light in the distance when the smite goes off. And you just see this silhouette of a giant dire shark booking it in the opposite direction. As once again, it's going to spend its action to dash. And you vanish off even further. Okay. Feng.
Can I get? I'm gonna grab Nuki and tell her to go towards the light like as fast as you can.
Okay. How fast is Nuki's movement speed? Or swim speed?
30 foot swim speed.
30 feet. But you're gonna dash with Nuki?
Yep.
Okay. Nuki's trying to keep up. Mamba,
Yeah, same.
you're gonna dash as well with your action?
Yeah. Can
Okay.
I use my speed with Sapphire Strike or?
To get the bonus speed, you have to make the attack roll.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
So on
yeah,
the
sorry.
turn you attack, you get it, yeah. So you have now travelled at least 90 feet away from the cliff edge. Feng is about 30 feet behind you. You still can't see the shark ahead. Marle,
Yeah.
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna keep going.
Alright. Go ahead and
Wow.
make your 2 attack rolls at disadvantage.
It's fine.
How beat is the shark?
It better be fucking big.
There's a lot of blood. Nuki is easily tracking it.
Mm.
'Cause
Yeah.
Nuki can also smell underwater, so yeah,
I-
smelling the blood trail.
10 and a 13, that's 16 and 19.
I did not know that.
Both of them hit.
Thank you, dice. So just regular d4s.
Yeah, it's just D4.
And my d6.
And your D6 for...
I didn't add that last time
yeah.
again. I'm a dumbass. Oh my god.
Alright, roll 2D4, 2D6, and add your modifier twice.
Cool. Alright, so first attack is maths. That is 8 points on the first one and 7 points on the second one. And I would like to make sure that I am aiming for its eye.
You keep crawling up
Yeah.
the shark. You're going closer and closer. Okay. You guys have no idea where this thing's going. It's going to spend its turn again dashing away. It's going to try and barrel roll you off. And please make me either an athletics or an acrobatics check at disadvantage. Oh, the shark is not doing well.
Oh my god, I got a nat 20 and a 19.
You hold on.
25. 25.
Yeah, the shark rolled a 2. You hold on. However, it is
Not sure.
continuing to go.
That's fine. This is where we
400
accidentally find a kraken.
Oh,
Wait, do you remember in the Phantom
why
Menace?
would you give him the idea?
Yeah, that's true. Literally, Star Wars
I-
Episode 1, like when Qui-Gon's like, "There's always a bigger fish."
I specifically told you guys what's down here. Looking back, you can't see the light against the cliff.
Cool.
Bang. Please make me a perception check for Nuki. Do they get advantage on smell?
Yeah. Advantage on wisdom checks that one.
Advantage. They are relying on hunting this blood trail. Good thing Nuki's a
So
poet.
that is, 21.
21? Are you dashing as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to keep up, so.
Nuki keeps going. Mamba?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, you keep going as well. Marle.
Yeah.
Shark's looking pretty bad.
Fuck yeah. You know what I'm gonna say?
He's going to keep stabbing.
I am.
Make your attack roll at disadvantage for me.
Love it.
What would you say if I rolled nat 20 twice on the same dice?
I would say you critically hit that shark. How would you like to kill it? Because you left it on 1 hit point.
No, not again. Really?
You guys did 147 points of damage. That's 148 hit points.
Wow.
I am so proud of myself. I would like
Good job.
to
Good
carve into this shark, just wildly stabbing at
The
it,
eye.
at the
Yeah.
eyes.
You
Climbing up the
finally
eye.
climb your way, one knife plunging in after you're climbing up the length of the shark, before finally you raise your dagger and plunge it into the eye of this dire great. And you just sort of let go of the shark and you just hold your dagger. The shark's momentum continues as you just carve a line down. The area around you fills with murk. You can taste the iron in the water now, the iron and the salt. As the shark goes on for a little bit before turning to its side and just drifting. You spend a moment proud of yourself.
Very.
Before looking around, and you are nowhere near the cliff face. You can't see the light anymore. And you're in the middle of pitch black ocean.
Oh, good.
What would you like to do?
Do I know roughly the trajectory I came in on?
You have been on the back of a giant shark floating through pitch black darkness who has consistently tried to barrel roll you away.
Yeah.
Would you like to try and make your way back to the cliff?
Yeah.
Please roll me a flat intelligence check.
Okay.
D20 plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay. That is a 22.
22.
Yeah.
You take a moment. You try and gather your bearings.
Oh, I'm very sorry. That's, you said flat, not saving throw. I added the wrong modifier. That's just an 18.
It's an 18.
Yeah.
It's still enough. You turn about. There's a moment where you doubt yourself, and then you start swimming. Mamba and Feng. Please roll me perception checks. Feng, you're at advantage because you're relying on Nuki. Mamba, you're at disadvantage because it's in the dark.
I cannot say.
22.
So dark vision gives you like this grey sight. It's still hard to see with dark vision. But you're in the middle of the ocean. There is nothing to see here.
22.
22 for Nuki. You guys start swimming forwards. A couple of seconds go by. Before out of the corner of your eye, Mamba, you see Marle swimming just off course. Right on the edge of your vision. You do manage to find each other just. Mamba pulls you across. Nuki immediately sees Mamba changing course and is fairly intelligent and follows Mamba.
Is it possible to dance while swimming, like happy dancing, literally like?
It affects your swim speed really badly, but yes, you're like jogging along. You're pretty happy about it. As you guys do get back together, and you guys can find your way back to the cliff face, the underwater trench.
I would have got Nuki to take me to the shark body if that's possible first.
Okay. You guys see Nuki swimming off the blood trail. Are you following?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't see it, but you do eventually find it.
Can I try and take some teeth and or the jaw? How big is the jaw? It's got to be a pretty big jaw, right?
It's a very big jaw. It's about 8 feet wide, this shark.
Yeah, I'll just take some of like the biggest teeth.
Okay. Make me either a survival or a medicine check at disadvantage because you cannot see what you're doing. You are feeling around. You put your hand down and you feel this teeth like sink into your hand. You're like, oh, I found some.
Cool. Disadvantage, yeah?
Disadvantage.
Oh, that's not great. 12.
12. You do get 5 dire great shark teeth.
Nice. Cool. I'm done. We can go now.
Let's go. What a successful day.
You guys slowly make your way back to the cliff face and continue back. A couple of hours pass before once again you see the glimmering, multicolored lights of the underwater city ahead of you. Looking around, nothing follows. Nothing chases. Knowing that you have slain the bigger predator that probably warded off the pack of sharks, you guys find yourself soon surrounded in glowing neon lights, swimming back through the city streets, returning once again to the drowned anchor.
My god. That was a day.
Yeah, it was. I'm gonna ask the barkeep if he's got any like string.
Asking around, you don't find string down here. They do say that they sort of build their own out of seaweed.
Okay.
As you guys return, you do see Galad there, waiting for you. As they turn to you, you're all back.
He would not believe the day we had.
I can't wait to hear about this.
The room?
The room's there. Saz isn't.
Where did Saz go?
They said that they were gonna go and find some friends. I'm not quite sure what they meant by it,
Oh?
but they believe that they can maybe find some information for us
Okay.
about some of the other sites on the map.
I mean, that's helpful. Okay.
But they had some personal business they wanted to deal with first.
Yeah, they seemed troubled last time we spoke.
They don't like water, do they?
No.
They desperately want it out. And
Yeah.
I think after being captured, they're going to do what they do.
Yeah. I'm kind of trying to pretend it's not happening, but it didn't happen, so I can see why they're coping the way they're coping. Fuck. I miss
But yes, come in. Tell me all about what your day's done.
her. Yee.
And as you guys gather around, you begin explaining grandiose tales of slaying dragons and riding sharks. That is where we're going to end tonight's session.
I cannot believe any of that worked.
That was amazing. It all worked now. We was a cohesive unit.
We were fucking great.
I can't believe I was just amazed we snuck past something. That was incredible.
True.
What?
Thank God for armor not making any noise in the ocean, right?
Yeah, exactly. Play armor though.
Hmm.
20 AC. Hello.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Oh, that was amazing.
That was really good.
How much gold did we get?
Yeah, that's a good question.
For brevity's sake?
You
I
guys
can
might
do
count
the
it.
maths.
So as you guys count it, you sort of watch Mamba as Feng comes over and takes your quiver off you after a second and just turns it upside down. You guys got another 800 copper pieces,
Okay.
1,100 silver pieces,
Okay.
4,200 platinum. Sorry, gold. Gold.
Holy
Gold. 4,200 gold.
damn.
And 120 platinum.
Holy shit.
Okay, and there's 4 of us.
There is.
I will let you guys count up that and divide it among the 4 of you ready for next session. Feel free to do that in the Discord.
Yep. No problem. Holy heck.
You guys have quite a bit of money.
Yeah, a little bit. I have no idea what to do with it. Like, buy a horse.
That's amazing. Awesome session, mate.
Yeah,
Cheers.
that was really cool.
Loved it. I did not expect that.
No, neither. When you said, oh yeah, you can go to the sunken treasure ship, I was like, oh, maybe there'll be some like ghost skeletons or something. Something a bit weird.
I had a brief panic moment when you guys said that's what you wanted to do, and Wilmot said they couldn't be here.
Oh.
So I had to alter that dragon pretty quick. But you guys have made it.
We're literally dragon slayers. Even if it was a baby dragon, it doesn't matter. Well, not a baby dragon, a young dragon. It still counts. It's still a dragon. We're still dragon slayers. That's fucking dope.
Anyone wants to know what you got money-wise? You get 200 copper, 275 silver, 1,050 gold, and 30 platinum.
Sweet, thank you. That's cool. Fucking amazing. Marle Aloro, Slayer of Dire Sharks.
Yes.
For the sake of brevity, would you guys go back to the appraisal to find out what the items were you got?
Yeah, why not?
He will charge you for the 3 items there.
Mm-hmm.
He will charge you 75 gold pieces.
Oh, okay.
3 items.
You have a bow wrapped in silver, a strange javelin, and a twig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 items.
What about the art stuff?
I think
The art stuff, he does tell you that they, without spending any money to do so, they are worth about 25 gold each.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So what are the items?
Who's paying the money?
I will. It's fine.
The longbow is a longbow of +1.
Okay.
It is a magical weapon and has +1 to damage and attack rolls.
So +1 bow with a what? Sorry.
It's +1 longbow.
Uh-huh.
You will find it in the D&D Beyond.
Cool.
The javelin is a javelin of lightning.
That's so cool.
Okay.
And the twig with 3 twigs wrapped around it is a wand of magic missiles.
Holy shit! Galad is gonna love that.
Pretty sick one to be fair. That means you can cast it and then cast another spell, right?
Yeah. I think
It
so.
is an action to use the wand.
Yeah.
But you can cast 2 spells with it. Is that correct?
In theory, you can cast. So normally you can cast a spell and a cantrip in the same turn. You can't cast 2 spells, even if one of them is an action, one of them is a bonus action. Because it's a wand, it's a use item. It is an action to do so. But it has 7 charges, I think, off the top of my head. It has 7 charges, and you can spend an action to cast Magic Missile. And you can choose to spend 1 charge, which will be a level 1 Magic Missile. Or you can increase the spell level by 1 for each charge it has.
Does the
So if you
wand
wish,
recharge?
If you wish, you can cast a level 7 Magic Missile using the wand. The wand does regain charges at dawn. If you expend all charges, it has a chance to just crumble into dust.
So you could just keep casting level 6 magic missile, let it recharge
once a day.
Once a day.
Well, it recharges 1d6 plus 1 charges every day.
That's amazing.
So you could, in theory, use the wand and save a charge on its maximum once a day. Or if you're in a pinch, you burn all of it and hope it doesn't blow up.
That's so cool. Well, we nearly died, but at least we got some cool shit.
We go.
Fuck yeah.
So, with that, I think we will pass it all back to Marle.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you all for the session.
Thank you. That was really cool.
Thank you.
And we will see you next week.
Bye.
See you later.